No bias, just opinions, commentary, and fun. I'm Ski Mask Shorty, delivering the tea you didn't ask for but definitely needed.
Y'all, I have the wildest live for you today. So this is Stephanie Said So. Now, I believe that this live was taken on the 14th of June. Don't quote me, but I know that this was one of her lives immediately after she noticed the watch burglar video from Gorgeous Doll. Now, from what I understand, I caught the live around 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, but I heard she was on live from 4 a.m. Now, listen, when I caught the live, it went from 12 to 4, so it was a 4-hour event, honey, and come to find out, she was on at 4 a.m., so it was honestly, and again, don't quote me, I wasn't there the whole time, but apparently it was a 12-hour event. Now, this girl, Stephanie Said So, she, again, likes to make her point, so she's quite repetitive. You will hear some cuss words. You will hear some things said multiple times. You will hear the same stories being told, maybe even in different ways. But what's so interesting about this live, honey, is that she brings in allies. She brings in a girl named Brina, which is apparently Gorgeous Doll's old best friend. Oh, honey. And then in next live, she brings in other friends with the Emily girl, the nurse friend. Everybody becomes in cahoots against Gorgeous Doll. Now, I have sped this video up to 1.5 speed because, as you know, your girl cannot just tolerate a 1 speed for an hour and a half. That's just not what can happen today. So, with that being said, I'm really going to need you to get comfortable, Shug. Like, I'm really, really going to need you to get comfortable because we are going to be here for quite some time. This live is about an hour and a half, so get snuggled up. Get some popcorn, get some goodies, get some party favors. You are going to need them because this live is definitely not made for children. Okay? So I'm going to need you to kick back. Let's get started.
It's a sense of discretion, like people, like girls that work like in nightlife or in the industry, like, it's like people always think it's like NDAs, and a lot of it isn't an NDA because they know, like, hey, they come to women that work in the industry stuff. It's just understood, like, you don't speak. There's a lot of like lit women in the industry that don't really expose or get on. Like, when Courtney started on the TikTok, it was so funny because I think she just felt like a fish in the sea at Magic. You're a bad bitch. She was a bad bitch at Magic, absolutely. And there's a million other bad bitches shaking ass at Magic, too. You wasn't just that girl. Like, you was a cute girl getting money, and so was a lot of other bitches. You just may not see those girls. Those girls don't post on social media. They're not on TikTok. They're not telling story time. So it's like, it's not always, like, the best look. And I feel like a lot of people have let her slide, just let it go and not said nothing. And it's also because, like, everyone in Atlanta is sort of understood. Like, anyone that lives in Atlanta and works in the industry already knows this about Courtney. She got ran out of Atlanta. Like, it's not a secret. Like, everyone knows this about her. It's not a secret, like, that she's drunk, sloppy, belligerent, a mess, not put together. Like, none of this is a secret. So it's like, we be laughing at her still. We don't feel the need to, like, tell nobody else because we know that everybody that needs to know knows. Only reason I've let that girl get away with lying for years. When she brought my name up, or she brought me up, baby. What? Yeah, Pre brought it up. Why did I fight that baby? It was really Courtney's beef. If we're being 100% honest, Courtney had me out there fighting her, and I got jumped, and she didn't swing one time. I don't want to tell that story right now, but yeah. Raven used to, I know I was in the club too. Everybody know that. Anybody that worked in the Atlanta club knows. Best bottle service, I like Magic. But Magic is one of those clubs you got to really hustle because it's like other clubs, they just going like, hey, you got table 5, you got table 6, you got table 7. Magic, you got to know the niggas or you got to get them when they walk in. And a lot of them already have relationships with waitresses. So I would say maybe like Rebel. Rebel's a cute club. Flow is a cute club. Steph, I loved you out of Laura. Thank you. Oh, y'all want to know about Lotto? What about Lotto? I was my girl Raven. She had to put my ex's brother in a story time about Lotto and had to recant that quick. Like, you worked for AG for years. Oh, period. Are you still with Drum? I'm never not with him. Steph, you're on TikTok now. Girl, no, I'm not on TikTok. I don't know what I'm doing on TikTok. They done dragged me in here because this bitch done made a story time about me and I'm clipping it. Bitch, you're not gonna make no story time about me, ho? Oh, Lotto. What do y'all want to see about Lotto? Tiara, baby, you are so sad. I know you've been defending Gorgeous Doll for 8 hours, baby. But we just gonna block you, baby. You will be okay, okay? And I don't care. People got their own opinions. I'm not gonna block y'all for having y'all's opinions. Y'all are more than welcome to say what you want. But baby, it's getting tired. The window behind you. Why is it tripping you out? Scared I'm gonna just fall through. So, do I recommend the fast money line? I mean, use it as a stepping stone to get where you're gonna get. Oh yeah, but if y'all want to know about Lotto, for sure, let's just get into it. So there's really nothing to tell. Lotto's a sweet girl. Every time she's coming to the club, she's so sweet, she's respectful, she's nice. Like, And no girls have a problem with her. And she's actually super humble too. Like, she'll have girls come back to, like, she's cool. So, long story short, Courtney wasn't even at work inserting herself in shit that don't got nothing to do with her as always. She want to be Captain Save-A. She swear to God, she's like the Captain Save-A for all the bitches. But really, you don't like the bitches. You don't want to save the hoes. You want to be the biggest hoe. You want to be Superwoman hoe. So, long story short, Lotto came into the club. It was her birthday. Her wallet went missing. So she thought somebody stole the wallet or whatever. So she was like, shit, pick up all the money, like, whatever. But then she called the girls back the next day and was like, hey, y'all come to the studio. You don't find my wallet. Like, I want to still make sure y'all get taken care of. And that's what happened. Courtney went on the internet trying to expose it, being sloppy and messy. She made 100 videos about Lotto. Lotto said one thing, and then she made another 100 videos, and then she got beat up, and then allegedly Lotto had her jump when she was in Atlanta, and then she went on the internet and was quiet, and then a couple months later, Lotto made a comment saying something like, in somebody's comments, it wasn't even Courtney's comment, it was nobody's comments in regards to Courtney, but she was like, the last bitch that spoke on my man got you know what happened to the last bitch that spoke on my man. So then Courtney gets on the internet crying, you beat my baby out of me, you had my baby beat out of me, you had my baby beat out of me, I can't believe you. Girl, Courtney, we all know if she had your baby beat out of you, you would have posted it. But I know for a fact your baby wasn't beat out of you. You know how I know that your baby wasn't beat out of you, babe? Because your posts. So you wore your alleged baby beating, and I screenshotted all this. I want to say it was like August. I forget the exact date. But the next day after you allegedly got your baby beat out of you, you went on a plane and you wore all white. You wore white pants, white top, white thing. I don't know if y'all have ever had a miscarriage or an abortion or any of that nature, but you are bleeding 4 days. It's not a just quick procedure. Now everybody's body is different. I'm not going to say everybody, but I've had multiple, and I'm going to tell y'all that all of them, I wasn't wearing white anytime soon. Second, you were drunk the night you went out. So you keep saying that she beat your baby out of you, but you were sloppy drunk at Utopia. You had 6 shots because my girlfriend was your waitress. You had 6 shots at Utopia and wine. And when you got jumped. But then you said your baby was beat out of you. When people called you out like, hey, you were drunk that night. Like, we saw you on live. You were like, oh, I'm allowed to have a glass of wine. Girl. No, not because she wore white, babe. Because she had 6 shots at Utopia. That night. The night she got beat up, she had 6 shots at Utopia. Somebody's always been on. She been having motion before. Gorgeous doll was all up. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave that right there. I don't gotta tell y'all about the motion. Anybody that knows. Gorgeous doll know, baby. Like I said, if y'all listen to the video, the first thing she said was Stacy was an it girl. Stacy was that girl. Like, she knew all the niggas. She was working. Stacy was that girl. And then she said, like, I never, like, I said something about like, oh, I don't gotta shake my ass like these bitches. I've never said that. I've never thought I was bigger in the program. I never looked down on bitches shaking their ass. What are you talking about? She was drinking because she wasn't keeping the baby. Exactly. She had been insinuating for weeks that she was going to get rid of it, didn't she? Y'all, I can't even keep it on there. She had 6 shots. She basically miscarried. She was never pregnant, y'all. She was only insinuating that for the internet. So you're airing her out because she did a story time without your name. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. You lie on me? I don't give a fuck if my name was in it or not. You lied on me about stealing a watch when you stole it? Unprovoked. I could understand if somebody asked her something and she just did a little fib. I'm a Capricorn. My birthday's 1/11. But for you to lie on me unprovoked? Oh, yeah, bitch. I don't know. I knew she was lying about me. Why do y'all think she could go around lying about people? She lied and said Lotto beat her baby out of her. She lied on this nigga, lied on that nigga, lied on this bitch, lied on that bitch. Like, she went around just lying. And nobody don't ever say that. And then y'all be like, oh, well, you're the only person that's ever called her out. I don't believe it. There's no receipts. There's hella people with receipts and hella people that will call her out, but y'all don't believe it when they do. So what are we talking about? Now I'm the girl just telling a homegirl. Like, and then the thing is, you ruined my face card. Because it was my homeboy that told me like, hey, the NBA nigga wants y'all to bring some girls. He know all the niggas. He was inviting me to basketball games. I was back outside. I'm outside with the niggas getting money. And you gonna steal. And then paid you too. I can understand if you didn't get no money. You felt like you had to just slide or something. I can't even understand how you would. And get paid. And then steal to watch from the nigga. I don't need TikTok to know me, baby. You talk about TikTok didn't know you, baby. I don't need TikTok to know me, bitch. They know me in real life just like she do. Just like she do, okay? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't need her. That bitch knew me. That bitch was a fan of me. The bitch used to write me on Instagram 18 messages trying to be my friend for years. What are you talking about? Asking me about my surgeon and everything. Like, be so for real. Please, babe. Been having my way in real life. I know TikTok ain't there, but my Instagram is, and I've been real quiet lately too, so. She's selling and steal. But absolutely, babe. Very much steal. Very much. You had a brand new house already. Paid in full. What are we talking about? Paid in full. And then after that, Drawn copped the Range Rover fresh off the lot, brand new, no mileage. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. My dad's black, my mom's white. You said about the hotel. What story talking about the hotel, girl? Why she lie about the lottery? Girl, she lies about everything. She won a $10,000 scratch off. We all know. You can look up Tennessee lottery. She's never won a Tennessee lottery. She lied. She said she won the Mega Millions. She lied. Her best friend that was just 11 years that was there with her, the friend that she moved to Atlanta with, Bethany, she was just on my last slide and just told everybody in the comments. Who was on there? Who was on there that saw it? She was her best friend from 11 years that was with her, the girl she moved to Atlanta with, that she does the story times on. Bethany was just on my last live and just said she only got 10K. Yes. Oh, you said I saw it. Exactly. What are we talking about? Couldn't wait to tell her business. Bitch, you know how long I could have been told her business? You know how long I could have told her business? Bitch, you went on the internet and made an unprovoked lie about me. You didn't have to go on the internet lying on me saying I stole the watch that you stole. Y'all, what other stories you want to hear? Let's talk about it. Ask the question. I guess it says she won 3 million. Y'all, she won 10K. And then she lies and says like that. Girl, you had a gastric sleeve. She was selling courses for $500 to tell people how to lose weight. Girl, you had a gastric sleeve, a mini gastric sleeve. And I got proof of that too. And then you had the mini gastric sleeve. And then after you lost the weight, you went and got the BBL from that white man, that married white man that was giving you the money to do all that. So stop lying. Nothing wrong with the hustle. I'm with the hustle, baby. I'm with the hustle. Future did give her the watches. My cheekbones are natural now. I already dissolved on my filler. But when I'm heavier, girl, they don't look this good. How many hours have I sucked my heart? I don't know. Probably 6. I don't know. Shit. How many hours have you been tuned in, babes? And I might make it another 6. I don't get tired. You don't feel like you're doing a lot, baby? I feel like I'm not doing enough, actually. I feel like I'm not doing enough, actually. You get on the internet and lie about me unprovoked? No, I wasn't on BBL. I wouldn't do reality TV. Your views aren't going 6 hours. Baby, I done been banned. She done reported me. I done had to go back, come back. I done been on 3 pages. No, I'm joking. Only on my business page. My Instagram name is my actual name. I already told him money bag. My doctor is Dr. Cabral, but I wouldn't recommend him because I had a bad infection and I had to get a reconstruction done. Yes, Bethany is the one she fell out about. And it's so funny because somebody was like, damn, she be talking like Bethany ain't T. Somebody in the comments was like, Bethany fine as shit. They was in the comments saying how fine Bethany was. I don't know why you say you're in law school too, sis, because I'm the only one in law school. She's not in law school. She's never been to any school, matter of fact. Never even a bachelor's degree. Never even an associate's degree. Christian is that big, fat, light-skinned nigga, broke nigga she be fucking. Does gastric sleeve is scarring your stomach? I have like 2 small ones, but mine went away because they normally just cut these 2. My reconstruction, Dr. Baptista in Colombia. No, I meant Moneybag. Christian is her assistant, baby. Christian is the nigga she was fucking for years. Maybe it's her best friend now. I don't know. I know she was fucking him for years though, and she was fighting girls about him and everything. She had a whole birthday party for him, and she told the story time. And then her sister brought another bitch that he was fucking, and she ended up fighting the girl and got beat up. It was all of that. He is not one of the girls. So you're in law school, defamation of character. Defamation is when you lie. Absolutely. I actually know the law, and like your friend. Defamation is when you lie. The only way it can be defamation is when you lie. You might be talking about slander or libel potentially, and slander would be lies too. I don't lie. Like I said, babes, I don't have to lie. Okay, that's 2023. Here's 2022. Y'all don't mind my little. Here's 2021. Okay, I've been doing this, babes. Been doing this. You know. I actually have the career that she tells y'all she has. Okay. And Gorgeous says she needs that. Courtney done watch me fight 3 fucking times. You know how many times on that? Okay. Why you said the lottery ticket fake? Babe, it is. She got 10,000 on a scratch off. She didn't win the lottery. You think she'll take you to court? What is she gonna take me to court for? She has to have defamation of character. What is she gonna take me to court for? I can say whatever the fuck I want. I ain't lying. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Like, what are we talking about? I can say, the fuck, I'm not lying on her. She said she was cooking tacos for drama. Girl, yes, you fuck drama for... Y'all, she sucked drama's dick for $600. And I got the screenshots to prove it. I'm glad you brought him into this, babe. You know what? I love that she did that. Let's chat about it. So, and did you tell him how you was crashing out when I started dating him? He bought me the Range Rover fresh off the lot, and I got about $500,000 out the nigga, while you got $600. So, I knew she was going to do this. So, let me just go ahead and tell y'all. So... the man that dated me, publicly posted me, showed me off to the whole world. Everybody knows I dated DJ Drama for years. That was my man. I lived with him, whatever. So me and Drama are dating. We're like 3 months in. He posts me on Instagram. I post him. So she puts us in a group message, texting us, cussing us the fuck out. I hadn't talked to Courtney in months, so I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's like, y'all are so fucked up. Da-da. So I'm like, babe, what is she talking about? What's going on? He's like, you know her? And I'm like, yeah, like that's my homegirl. Like, we cool. And he was like, I was like, what's the relationship? Like, it's not even know. He was like, girl, I met her at the club. I danced her. He was like, that girl, it was during COVID. She texted him, and I seen the messages for myself, and I have them, by the way. She texted him and says, she was like, it's COVID. Like, I'm really doing bad right now. Like, I really need some help. And he was like, oh, okay, you could come by. Like, I'll look out for you. Bitch, you got $600 to suck his dick. And this man bought me 10 Chanel bags, a $50,000 Cuban, another $10,000 Cuban, a Birkin, a Range Rover. What are we talking about? You got $600. And then the crazy part is when she finally writes me and tells me, puts us in a group message and goes off, I'm like, I'm already 3 months in with the nigga. We done posted each other on Instagram. We Instagram official, bitch. I'm not going nowhere. And so I was like, you're really tripping. Like, I had no idea. I never knew their relationship. Courtney, fucked so many people. How am I supposed to know? No man has ever publicly dated you and you hated that. Because before Drum, My ex before him was a first round draft pick to the league. You could look, he's on my Instagram too, publicly posting me and holding me in the comments talking about, for real, I love you, girl. You know, I don't have to get on the internet expose famous niggas because they post me, babe. They post me. I don't have to go post them and tell little stories and lies because they tell the world about me. That's what you always been mad about, but we're not going to get into that. So I was like, you know, I was like, she's tripping. He's like, yo, literally, she sucked my dick. I gave her a little bit of money. Like, she came over. It was never that serious. Like, I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck. If I gave a fuck about every bitch my nigga fucked before me, y'all know how many bitches he done fuck? Do you think I give a fuck? I didn't. I sure didn't. I went to Chanel the next morning. The real ones. Not the fake Chanels, babes. The real ones. So then, yeah, like 8 months later, she like sends us a whole message. She's going off, cursing, crying. So then like 8 months later, she writes me on Instagram and she's like, hey, I just want to say like, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong of me. I know that you had no idea. It just hurt my heart to see that. Girl, your heart is hurt about a nigga whose dick you sucked for $600. No, your heart is hurt that he bought me a brand new Range Rover off the lot. That's what you're mad about. And the Chanels and the money. That's what you're mad about. So then, that was pretty much it. And then, as a matter of fact, I was so not giving a fuck that I invited her to his birthday. She even came to his birthday with us. For his birthday dinner, I invited the bitch out. Flaunted it all in her face too, bitch. Yeah, where I had the big ass Cuban on. And you was mad. You cooked tacos, bitch. While I had bitches cooking tacos for me. The chef downstairs cooking tacos. Chefing it up. And then you went and tried to fuck his business partner, didn't you? Oh, let me stop cursing, sorry. And then you went and tried to, his business partner. The married one, right? I know she was lying about I can't say that. I know she was lying about her drink being spiked. Because I know she takes, I just posted on my page that she takes, it's not a secret. She seen him afterwards tacos. Well, you didn't get no money. Girl, you ain't seen him since I saw him, so now what? You ain't seen him since I saw him. You saw him after the tacos, and it still didn't do you no good. Hate that for you, baby. Hate that for you. When you see him after me, let me know. Well, maybe we'll invite you for a rendezvous if you want to get down that bad. You can use the money. Baby, I ain't black as hell, so I don't know why you assume that I'm not a black woman, but my daddy is black, my siblings are black, my aunties are black, my uncles are black, my grandparents are black. Everybody is black. Black, blackity black. But I'm not mad at you for being a race police. I get it. We got too many people feeling like they can say it. But me, I'm one of them that can say it, baby. My mom's white. She's German and Irish, but just white. Man, I'm so mad. You know what? And now I don't even feel bad because you're mixing us, okay? Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm that type of girl that likes to just keep them still around. I don't know. It's like a lot for me to get rid of them. Not a lot. It's just like, you know, like when something just fits and it works, like why do you get rid of it? Now y'all don't bring up him. Okay, let me keep this cute. Do you have any kids? And nope, I have 2 beautiful dogs. Show your my chart. Oh. I don't know why she would do that because mine is very recent. I went to AIDS Atlanta, I don't know, not even 2 months ago. I've been with the same man for the past almost 5 years. Only had one other person in between them who did my gastric sleeve. I wouldn't recommend him because he ended up killing somebody. I don't know if I want to recommend y'all my doctors. But it was in Mexico. I think it was like $3,500. Husband and children in house. Baby, Appeals, you have been on here all night talking about her. She don't got a husband or a house and she damn near don't got her kids. So what are you talking about? Like, you talking about I need a husband. You been here defending her. Go tell her to get a husband, children, house. Because I done been closer to that than she'll ever be. I done been closer to a husband, a child too. I had my stepkids like that was mine, baby. And a house. So, I mean, I don't know. You were bigger? Yes. But I was like 170. Brand new Range in a red Birkin the same day. Same. Brand new Range. And did you see the flowers? Girl, the flowers alone was a good little $5K for them big. Yo, the rose was so big, they had to wheel them in on a car, baby. Her lying about school is crazy, baby. She lies about everything. She didn't acknowledge that, did she, y'all? She don't talk about that lie about that school, huh? Why are you so mad at her? I take her on a trip on my face card where we're all making money getting paid. You ruin my face card. You steal. And I was gonna I've been ignoring it, like, you know, like whatever. And so I was just like, you know, it was messed up. Like, yo, you would do that. But like, I believed her for a little while until I saw the footage and I was like, okay. But the thing that blew me is you decided to get on TikTok and now, in the story time, she says she told him I took the watch. That's what blew me. It was one thing if she did, you stole the watch and then try to tell a story you try to put it on your friend? That's delusional. It's one thing, because when she told this to me, she said like she thought, because there was other girls, there was like 5 other girls that were from North Carolina that happened to be there. And she was like, she was like, there was tons of other girls in the house. Like, it was probably one of them. So I told him that. I was like, yo, there was mad other girls. Like, I don't think she took it. Like, there was mad other girls. And he was like, no, we know she took it to that. So, no, when she tells the story time, it was news to me. Because she's like, oh, yeah, I saw him in Magic. And he was like, oh, you're wrong. And then she was like, yeah. And I showed him a picture of the watch in her duffel. I didn't even have a duffel. You had the fake Louis duffel. So I'm like, what? So, and then when she's telling the story, I'm like, yo, did she tell him I stole the watch? Like, that's a whole different like, even to him, I was defending her. And even when I found out it was her, I was just like disappointed. But like, what can I do? You fucked my face card up. You fucked my money up. It just is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, whatever. I'm gonna just dead it. I'm gonna let it go. I'm just not gonna be your friend. But for you to get on TikTok, tell the story, and then tell the story that I took it that's a different level of delusion. The LV duffel is real. The brown one, not the Tyler the Creator one. The one she calls limited edition, that's not real. Did you post any receipts? I mean, what do you want to see receipts for? Like, of what? I could post a mugshot. I posted the screenshots just showing alone that she was on. Because the story time, she was basically trying to say, like, oh, I had a friend who was addicted to, and you don't need to hang. She was like, seeing that video of myself made me think about this friend that I had that did. And moral of the story is you can't hang out with girls that take. And I'm like, from Mrs. herself? From the girl that I was sending the rehab facility to? The girl I was trying to help get sober and get clean? Huh? Keep in mind, I've been very honest about my addiction journey. Y'all know I've talked about it on Instagram. I've talked about it everywhere. I've been very transparent about my addiction journey. I posted I've never hid the fact that I was an addict. I've been sober for over 2 years. And matter of fact, me being open and honest about it has helped other people. Like, people will reach out to me, and I even posted about it literally like a week and a half ago on my Instagram story. I could repost it so y'all can see. And I posted, I was like, I'm so glad I stopped taking when I did, because what they're putting in them now is so sick. And I was like, if anybody needs help getting sober, please reach out to me. So I posted on my story, and literally, like, I don't hide it. So when she made that video, I'm like, oh, she's gonna talk about a friend on, that's fine, I don't care. Nobody can clock nothing on me, I don't care. So I told the whole world. So I'm like me and Drum went to rehab together, and he's talked about it on podcasts, I talked about it, like, we both very open about it. So he's open about his addiction, so I'm open about mine. So and not just because of that, but like it motivated me. Like, damn, if you're a celebrity and you could come out and say, like, I was addicted, I could come out and tell people, you know? So I've never hid it. So the fact that she would go online and and the crazy part is the story didn't even align with the only time that came into the equation is when she said we were on the way to the place and on the way back. She said I took one while we were on the way, and I was like falling asleep in the car, and then on the way back home I took two, and I was knocked out, and she said she saw the watch in my purse, and that her and the other girl was texting like, oh my god, we see the watch. But keep in mind, she lied, because she said the guy called. She said like 30 minutes into the trip back home, the guy calls like, hey, y'all need to turn around, the watch is missing. That never happened. The guy didn't even text me until I had the text. He didn't text me till like 1 a.m. the next day. We left at like 8 a.m. that morning. Of course I was knocked out sleep in the car. We left at 8 a.m. We had been up till 3 a.m. The fuck? So then we left. We made it all the way home. I didn't get a call till like 1 a.m. that next night. Like, I was out at dinner. I went to Cheetah with this guy, so we went to dinner around like midnight. It's like 1 a.m. when I get the call. She says that the guy called while we were in the car, and that she said she couldn't really hear him, but all I was saying was like, a watch is missing. You want us to turn around? And the driver was turning around, and I told the driver, I'm going to tip you 200. Keep driving. Keep on. She's like adding all this. Girl, she ends up even saying that the other girl that was with us, her friend, matter of fact, she calls her Chanel. She said that Chanel would always get drunk and sloppy, and that Chanel was crying downstairs in front of the guys that she had an abortion the week before. None of that happened. Like, I'm like, when did this, like, I'm just, anyways. So she says that I told the driver, I'm going to tip you 200, keep driving. So that I fall back asleep. I'm asleep for like 2 hours. And she said that her and the other girl were like texting back and forth, like, oh my God, the watch is right there. We see the watch. She said my tote bag was open, and that they were like talking about the watch was right there. And she said that like I woke up 30 minutes before we get back, and that when I woke up, I was like, y'all, we got to fix this. Like, this isn't a good look. Like, who has the watch? Like, this isn't a good look. And then she says that I was like, yeah, like, this isn't a good look. And they were like, yeah, it isn't. Da da da. And she said like, that they acted like they didn't know. And she said then when I called her the next night and brought it up, that she was like, stop playing with me. And then she said I texted her and was like, I ain't take shit. Keep in mind, I never texted her and said that, because I was never the one that they accused. I was never accused of taking the watch, because I never walked in the room. Then she lied and said I walked in the room and went in the bathroom. Girl, there is footage of me never stepping foot in that man's bedroom. Like, just lies upon lies. So they keep spamming what? Oh, y'all asking what perks make you feel like? Ooh. She lied to a man. Girl, she lied on TikTok saying I stole a watch. She even told the man that I stole the watch. A watch that she stole and sold for $2K. Imagine you hanging out with a friend you've been friends with for 6 years. She invites you on a play. She's like, hey, we got these NBA friends. They're going to take care of us. We're going to go have fun. You get paid. You get your money. You go have fun. You go home. Your homeboy call you like, hey, there's a watch missing. You find out your friend took it, and then you're defending your friend like, no, maybe it was the other girls that was in the house. Da, da, da. And then you find out your friend ran into the guy a couple days later and tried to accuse you of taking it. Like, bye? Like, huh? She's saying I got diseases. Girl, where? What diseases? Like, be so for real. Like, the fact that... Girl, where are the diseases? What disease? Drake left me in Turks. Well, girl, at least I'm not the one lying about Drake, dealing with Drake in the first place, because you got on here and lied about dealing with Drake, didn't you? And we clocked that tea. And then if somebody was in here earlier, y'all remember I said, she said trichomoniasis. Okay, I'll give her the BV. We done all had a little BV, okay? And I was fucking my man like 5 days a week. But let me tell y'all, and that's why, listen, I'm such an honest, transparent person. Let me tell y'all, baby, if you do have BV, ladies, because that is a very normal thing to have, it is not an STD. Get you this. I don't, fuck the boric acid, forget what they talking about. Baby, this, that metronidazole gonna clear it all right up. I still got a whole tube, so clearly I'm doing okay. Okay? Y'all know I don't lie. I don't lie. Do you see how honest, girl? You can't hit me with no BV. And I've never had trichomoniasis. Girl, bye. Like, be for real. Come on now. Is trick BV? No, trichomoniasis is STD, but BV is bacterial vaginosis. It's like it just gives you an odor. She said her name started with a C. It do start with a C, but she was telling people her name started with a K because she wanted to be like Kim Kardashian. Y'all. She said he left me in Turks. Babe, at least he took me to Turks. You never got to Turks. And if he left me in Turks, girl, why the hell did I do a whole colon collaboration with him? Girl, we got past Turks. That was the first time I met him. We been got past Turks. I done been to LA, Miami, and everywhere else with that man since. Anything else? At least I wasn't on the internet lying about being with him. Because you was on the internet saying you was fucking with Drake, right? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You was on the internet saying you was messing with Drake. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just leave it there. Anything else? Does she have anything else to say? Who want to take it? I'll get a $5. Who needed $5 so you can go subscribe so we can, anything else? Anything else? Like, what are we talking about? It's not even a secret. Everybody in Atlanta already know about, like, I got fired from Magic City. I didn't get my permit renewed, okay? And guess who just posted? Magic Son just posted my video talking about you on his page. Well, yeah, right here. And every time I walk in Magic City, I get so much love. They love me to death. Magic love me like a daughter. And you're right, I didn't get my permit renewed. You're exactly right. Nobody's ever lied about that. Sure did. I made it to the calendar and I made it to the wall. You didn't make it to the calendar at all. And you was a little mad about that. Because you thought you was that girl in Magic, but we don't see you in the calendar, do we? Ooh, okay. Okay. Magic is a real person. You said not you want someone to subscribe. Babe, shit, we want to, I'm just trying to clear it all up. I don't want to go watch. So let's just clear it all up. Let's get to it. What is it? What are we talking about? Let's get to it. Let's just get to it. Let's just get to the point. Like, come on now. $75. Why would she need to use? Like, what am I use? The girl told y'all in the story time that I was the it girl. I was friends with Stacy. Stacy was that girl. She was the it girl. Like, she was, she knew all the niggas. Da. She tells y'all in the story I was the girl. The girl wanted me to be her friend. She was begging to be my friend. I never reached out to Gorgeous Doll. What? Are y'all delusional? Like, we are in Atlanta. She still y'all like to bring the socials and pass off as hers. Y'all, when her best friend wake up, they literally were telling me, like, because I didn't know Courtney before Tennessee. They were like, yo, she's like, now that, because I've been talking to them, now like we all cool, because she would always try to keep us away from each other. Now it makes sense. She was like, yo, we had a whole conversation with you. We were all saying, like, yo, this is who Courtney tried to morph into. Like, this is who Courtney tried to literally morph into. You said, tell the story about how he left me in Turks. Yeah, he got mad at me because no, I'm not gonna do that. He didn't abandon me though. He didn't abandon me in Turks. You said you literally had Drake's card on file at Nobu in Malibu. The OGs know this. And I'm just going to walk away on that one. No, I'm coming back. I'm joking. I'm coming back. But the OGs already know the tea. And that was way after Turks and Caicos. But yes, we had an argument in Turks and Caicos and he left. He didn't abandon me. I got a first class flight home with my best friend. We came home. And then I saw him a month later in LA. Anything else? Turks was 2018, July. Like, and you really exposing your auntie because I'm glad you brought up Drake, and I'm not even gonna go into that, but why don't you tell us about how you said that Drake sent you money, that he checked on you after your accident? Didn't you say that? Oh, okay. Is she gonna address that or no? She said she made 15K off TikTok. I don't know. I don't care. She might have. I haven't been her friend in 2 years, but I'm friends with her best friend who just stopped being friends with her like 6 months ago, so she knows all the tea. She want to do sub only. She's trying to get some money. It's okay. She need a little $5. Did he take your range back? Yes or no? My range was wrecked. My range was in a whole accident. And I don't even have my license. My license is taken. I don't practice law. I'm not an attorney yet. But I work in personal injury law. I'm in law school. I can't make it laws this fast. Like, come on. I already told y'all I had my money bag. Nothing really. She went on the internet trying to insinuate she was fucking with money bag. I didn't know that. We ended up going to a concert. His friend ends up, she acts like money bag invited us, but he didn't. It was his friend's friend. We didn't have no pool. We couldn't get in nowhere. Long story short, I took a video of all of us being cute backstage. She reposted it. A blog picks it up and posts like Ari, Moneybag had Ari and Gorgeous Doll at the concert last night, like different videos, and then the comments was eating Gorgeous Doll up. They was talking shit about her, and so I guess she thought, she was like, oh, you're weird for posting that video. I said, girl, you reposted it. It's a video of us backstage at the concert. Like, what are you talking about? And so I didn't know that she had been insinuating she was fucking with Moneybag. So when I went to that blog, and it was like some little small blog, when I went to the blog and I scrolled down, I saw that somebody had asked Courtney or Gorgeous Doll, is the song Gorgeous about you? Moneybag had a song called Gorgeous. It was like brown hair, green eyes, she's gorgeous. Long story short, Courtney responds to the little, I don't know if it was an Instagram, if it was a TikTok, I don't remember. She responds and she takes a video of her with the song playing in the background, like brown hair, green eyes, she's gorgeous. Like she responded with the thing on it, with the song, trying to insinuate she was fucking with him. So I guess blogs had picked that up. I didn't know any of this. So I guess blogs had picked that up. So when we went to the concert, they picked up my Instagram story. She saw they picked up my Instagram story, said I was doing weird shit just because I guess the blog, people in the comments, it was the weirdest shit ever. But long story short, there's another lie of her trying to insinuate she fucked with somebody that she don't, and that he made a song about her and he didn't. And then it backfired. And when it backfired on her, she tried to drag me into it. What about Tesla in future? All I know is Tesla wasn't trying to stalk that girl. Tesla got motion, real motion. She don't gotta stalk that girl. Tesla got motion. Courtney was like, oh, she was trying to stalk me. Courtney said that Future's baby mama Brittany came into Magic City and like purposely tried to dance her. Girl, you're delusional. Same way she said Law Roach came in the club asking for Gorgeous Doll. Like, girl, bye. Nobody did that. Yes, she was a cute bitch. So if people saw you, they would be like, hey, grab her, bring her over here. Absolutely. Like they do in a strip club all the time. I'm sure there was plenty of people that saw Courtney and was like, hey, bring her over here. You're a pretty girl. Of course they're going to. But her insinuating, oh yeah, she purposely danced me in the club. I brought her I didn't know who she was. Girl, you stalked everything about Future from this man's toenail to this man's motherfucking hairline. Stop it. Moneybag. The T Grizzly shit is even worse. Is she a Libra? Absolutely. A lying one. The T Grizzly story really ain't shit. She got left in like that really ain't shit. She told the story on that. But she lied about how the Cheetah thing happened when they were at Cheetah and she gave a note to the waitress and she lied about how that happened. Does Future's know? Alright. No, he knows her. She was fucking him. On and off, but like she was getting fucked like everybody else. Like he never took her nowhere, never showed her nothing, never bought her no birthday gift. Like you were getting fucked 5 years in a hotel room. You don't have one picture with this man. You went on the internet crying, acting like you was dating this man. What? Y'all will never hear me say I'm dating anyone that didn't publicly post me. I promise you. I told y'all earlier, the only two men I've dated is Drum and Shaq. Because those are the only two men that have publicly posted me and publicly claimed me. The only two men who publicly claimed. Of course, I have fucked with other people. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm just a nun. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I dated them. Like, you lying about dating Future, like, it's delusional. It's delusional, girl. The bitches that Future is dating are put up. Put up with Pateks on their wrist. Put up with Richard Millie's on their wrist. Put up with, put up. Has she ever had a relationship? Absolutely not. No man would ever even look at her. Brandon Maserati paid in full, baby, and so is the range. Fresh off the lot. And the Maserati was when I was, 2018. She said you had HSV too. Herpes? Now, let me tell y'all a story. One of my best friends in high school, I'm going to say her name is Jacqueline. I remember at 15 years old, she called me crying her eyes out. She was like, oh my God, can I come to your house? I was with my other best friend, Julia. She comes, she's like, oh my God, I just found out she had herpes and genital warts. And I was like, what? I'm thinking all STDs you can get rid of. I'm so ignorant and young. I'm 15. She was fast though. Jacqueline was she was a white girl. She was fast. She was fucking water. She was fast. So she was like, yeah, like I can't get, she was bawling her eyes out. She said that she had went in for a regular pap. They told her they had to do a biopsy because something was abnormal. They sent it off and that she had herpes and then genital warts, which is human papillomavirus. And that was the first time I knew that there was STDs you can get rid of outside of HIV and like AIDS and shit. And so I remember from that day forward, y'all, I was so like, oh shit, there's shit you can't get rid of. Oh yeah, I'm condom. Matter of fact, y'all want condom? I don't play that shit. Absolutely motherfucking not. My pussy is gold, baby. My pussy is gold. I mean, all of ours is. We're a woman, baby. We breathe life in this shit. So this is gold. Treat it as such, baby. You too. Real Chanel bags, by the way. Real ones. Yes, real ones. The real ones. I can go to the closet, but I'd rather not. I'm a Capricorn. I wouldn't tell any Drake story time just because I don't want to disclose my... I don't want to just disclose any, like, okay, well, tell her. But I'm glad that she's saying that I have HSV too because, matter of fact, can somebody screen record it? Because I damn sure, I start 3L in August. Because I damn sure can sue her. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I can definitely sue her. Because ain't she the one always talking about she want to sue somebody? You've been one of the girls the OGs know. I'm like, the bitches know. The bitches that know. She know. She the one who said it. She said it on her mouth. She said it's on site. Courtney, you've seen me fight. I fought for you. Mentally unstable, definitely. Like, it's definitely a mental illness. It's definitely a mental illness. I thought it was just the rugs. She didn't say your name, so you can't sue her. Oh, okay. Damn, blushed my name. Oh, well. She said, Future picked her over me. What? We had never been in a situation. I didn't even dance. I wasn't even at a war. What is she talking about? How would Future pick me over her when we ain't never even been around Future together? Besides one time. Like, what? Come on now. Hush. She's delusional. She's still saying you was that girl. She just saying you fell off. Girl, you got so mad that I got picked by Drum, and he spent so much money on me, and I got put up. Some of us get put up. Some of us can't be outside just giving the coochie away to everybody forever. Some of us, men actually like ours, and they put us up and treat us nicely. Living with the man. So when I left the man, he had me in a hotel for a month, and then my mom was like, come back. My mom lives an hour away. She was like, girl, come back here. And while I waited to get approved for a new place, and then I got approved for a new place, I was at my mom's for like 3 months, babes. Relax. Relax. We broke up. Like, you want me to stay in the house? See, no man has ever moved you in. You've never been in a $6 million mansion, driving around Maybachs and Rolls Royces as you please, having a maid, having a housekeeper, having a chef, having a driver, having security. You've never had that because men only give you that once in a lifetime, once every 2 months. You're a pit stop asshole. You're an In-N-Out asshole. In-N-Out burgers. You might get that treatment once every few months. I had it every day, and that ate you up. Because the same kitchen you was in the kitchen cooking tacos for $600, yeah, I was in there. I walked out 500,000 deep. So yes, did I go back to my mom's house? Absolutely. I've been off the porch since I was 18. I moved to Atlanta and never looked back. That was the biggest time I've ever been. That was the longest I've ever been back at my mom's, and that's okay. Yep, sure did. Went through addiction and all. Yep. Sure did. And guess what? I'm back. Like, what are we talking about? You talking about fall off? Well, where are you? You can't go outside. You can't go to Atlanta. You can't go to... You can't go nowhere. You sit at home all day talking to your supporters on TikTok because you don't have any support in real life. You don't have any friends. You don't have anybody. So this has become your new life, and that's a beautiful thing. I love y'all. I don't want y'all to feel like I don't appreciate the support, but I have a real life. Like, I go outside and touch real grass. Like, I went out last night. I'm gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna go to Rebel. You can meet me there if it's on site. I'm gonna go probably to Candyland, throw some money on some strippers. I might stop by Magic. Who knows? Maybe a little Onyx after hours, and then I'm gonna come home. Probably gonna definitely get some money. Damn, where did I put money? Oh, I hit it right there. But yeah, like, I mean, you know, I don't. A bitch like me can't fall off, babe. I've been the blueprint. I'm your blueprint. About to finish my 3rd year of law school, have a very successful personal injury company. That's not even on this page or my business page. Have a very successful personal injury company. I don't even post. It's very faceless. 2018 Balenciaga runway, different fit every day. The ones that know. Maybe tomorrow I'll wear the Vetements. I'm thinking about wearing the Vetements. Why so much energy on someone who never got put up, though? Girl, this don't got nothing to do with being put up. This got the energy is for the girl who made a fake lie about me that I stole a watch. I'm mad she's elevating. Babe, you're not elevating. Courtney, you're not. You're lying about your entire life. What do you have that's elevated? Somebody tell me what Courtney has that's elevated. You don't have not one real bag, not one real shoe. You got 2 watches. And you don't have the presidential Rolex no more, the fake one. Your Cartier bracelet is fake. The only thing real on your wrist is a David Yurman's. Let's talk about that. Number 2, you don't have receipts for nothing. You can't. So you don't. If we're talking designer, because I know she likes to bring up designer a lot, and I know designer doesn't matter because I've seen some bitches that don't got shit but really having that shit in real life, and that's what matters. But in the video, she was like, "Oh, you gotta watch out for girls who don't have what you have." Babe, if you go to my page, you're gonna see my $50,000 Cuban, and that was a big one, not the little one too. You said congrats, you kept back from men you fuck with. Yeah, because men actually bought mine. I didn't have to get mine from the vendor in China. Men actually bought nice things for me. I didn't have to extort them for abortion money. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so I actually have the law degree. I'm in my 3rd year of law school, about to start my 3rd year of law school. The degree that she's telling y'all she has, right? So we're talking about elevating. Yeah, the lottery was a lie, y'all. You can look it up, but she don't have a lottery. In Tennessee, it tells you. I already said I was back at my mom's house, babe. Nobody's lied about that. Yes, when me and my ex broke up, I came, spent 3 months there, and came right back to Atlanta in my penthouse. What didn't happen was I didn't steal packages from my neighbors out of my leasing office and get evicted out of my apartment. That's what didn't happen. Are you going to talk about that? And popped out with the Maserati truck, the Maserati Levante. I'm glad you remember. After the range was wrecked. Let's talk about that. How she paid for her surgery. She got a $10,000 scratch off. She had a gastric sleeve. She had insurance pay for her gastric sleeve because she was overweight. She had her health insurance pay for the gastric sleeve. And then she had a rich married white man who was paying for her BBL. But anyway. Oh, Ashley, you're her mod. Oh, Ash, you're trying to save her. Drum never put his hands on me. She never said she had a degree. No, babe. She definitely said, there's multiple videos where she said she's in law school. Multiple comments. I commented one time and I saw where she said, I have it in my phone, by the way. I said, how do you have a law degree? How are you in law school if you don't have a bachelor's yet? She said, I'm in a 2-year fast-paced bachelor's program. But you're not. You said, well, I'm obsessed with real. I mean, I just had to ask. That's the only comment I've ever made. I was super confused. When that happened, I was like, oh, when my friend told me, she was like, girl, Sydney was like, girl, she said she's a lawyer. I'm like, you know she's not lying. And when she posted that picture of the attorney, I was like, they tell me she was fucking. I was, ooh. So I had to ask. That's the only thing I ever said, though. And I don't lie. I'll be very honest. That's the only thing I said. You were like that, he would have put you in your own apartment. Babe, you know it takes time to get into one? You don't just walk into an apartment. You don't just walk into one. And it was the middle of nowhere. You have to apply. There has to be availability. I wanted somewhere nice. I wanted somewhere safe. After our house got robbed 2 different times, I wanted somewhere safe, 24-hour concierge, nice skyrise view. I had requirements. And me and my mom only lives an hour away, and she had another bedroom. there was no problem for me to stay there while I waited to get what I wanted. It's no rush, baby. This isn't a race. Like, I'm just like, I'm going back to my mom's, okay. And I've been at my mom's house since I was 18. And the thing is, I pay my mama bills. I pay my mama rent. What are you talking about? Did she tell you your bags are fake? Yes, everybody knows her bags are fake. Your bags are fake. Yes, my friends, when she said the watch burglar, my friend sent it to me because I had already told my friend, like, yeah, me and her fell out about this watch that she stole, that like, it's weird shit. She was like, girl, I think this about you. It was $5. I said, $5, bitch, I'll give that to the homeless people down the street. Click. And it was exactly. If she's enrolled in law school or not. It's just lies. I'm just telling y'all she's lying. Like, if you're gonna lie about something as big as small as your education, then you gonna lie about everything. I don't care what she's doing. I don't give a fuck. She ain't know about it. Y'all, I know her in real life, so it's like, you got this Active Doll line. You named a company called Active Doll. You never been to the gym a day in your life. Like, I'm glad you got your business, but why? Just say you got a business. Why you gotta lie to these people? Why are you on the internet? You come on the internet and say you're just such a transparent girl. Y'all, I just showed y'all the Metro night is all. The Metro motherfucking night is all. Okay? It don't get no more transparent than me. I promise you. And it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's not about who's more transparent than the other. It's just, I'm not gonna get on this internet and lie to y'all. I don't have to do that. She does. Y'all are coming to me about, oh, what about this, what about that? Ask her about why she lied about fucking with Drake. Ask her why she lied about her education. Ask her why she lied about me stealing the watch when I have a camera footage of her do it. Ask her why she stole from her leasing office and went to jail. Ask her why she stole them watches from that soccer player in Spain and then found out they were all fake. Ask her that. Baby, I've been speaking on myself. You just got here? What's the Metro Night is all for? The BB that she tried to expose? She said DJ Drama's Prince Daddy's a broke ass nigga in motherfucking Tennessee. DJ Drama didn't even fuck her. He gave her some money to suck her dick. Come on now. You haven't been friends for 3 years. You're right. And we haven't been friends since 2023. 2 years. You're right. I don't need to know her anymore. Her best friend that was friends with her first up until like a few months ago has told me everything I need to know. How's she caught on camera still blaming it on you? Literally. Who's paying that Miami rent? Her OnlyFans? She lied about being pregnant. Oh yeah, that too. People from Knoxville said she's stealing scam on Facebook. I'm not making this up, y'all. Like, can anybody come in the comments here and has anybody said anything about me though? And I'm not like a influencer, but like the people in Atlanta know. Like bitches already know. Nobody came here and been like, oh, Stephanie steals. She lies. She does this. She does that. Nobody says that. Nobody said it. BB comes with cheat man. Girl, we'll talk about that later. Nobody knows my social media mama. I don't care. Nobody knows my social media because bitch ain't know me in real life. When I step in that room in real life, they know me. She's not beating, but Jericho. It's footage of her taking the watch, yes. I told you, like, she tries to get money out of everything. Y'all, when I tried to help her get on Suboxone to get off, she tried to sell it. Her best friend just told me, she was like, oh yeah, girl, like, she had called me telling me to do the online doctor and that we could get the prescription and we could sell it. I was like, selling is crazy. Keep in mind, that's a medicine that helps you get off of. It doesn't make you high. It doesn't. So I'm like, and I'm not mad that, you gotta hustle, but it's just like everything is a scheme and a lie. She goes to Spain. The soccer player only gives her $3K. So instead of just asking him for more or leaving early and saying like, keep in mind, you flew in seat 34B all the way to Spain. That's embarrassing. But instead of just like, whatever, like, okay, I'm gonna, you didn't really take care of me enough. I need to get back to work or whatever. You decided to rob him for 6 watches and leave in the middle of the night and get in a taxi and run and put your friend at risk. Like, this is so weird. Someone strips like she's in the feds. Like, are you in prison? Stephanie, you're 100% credible. Somebody's been off with it. I mean, I'm not a liar. Same receptors that the rugs do. Exactly. Everybody should just give me a subscription info. I don't know. Yeah, I'm never gonna go and like make a subscription. And I'm not mad at y'all for getting your money. Like, I don't judge that, but it's like you take advantage of every situation and try to make money off people, and it's like it's so grimy. Like, it's so grimy. Haters in Atlanta for me. I got bigger haters. One of us actually still is here. One of us actually is like loved and respected and cared about. Girl, you ain't sent them hitters to Lotto and she had you beat up. I'm not worried about you. Tell her that. You still gotta take care of that business, baby. You still gotta take care of that business. Don't you still gotta take care of? Because your baby was beat out of you? Girl, worry about that and then come for me, please. Thank you. And you done seen me fight too many times. Anybody that worked in the club in Atlanta will tell you. Allure, Magic, I slapped a bitch in Magic the other day. Why was she running on Atlanta? Because she be doing too much. Like, she get on here every day and expose people. Like, nobody don't want to be around that shit. She told that story time unprovoked. About me? Because that's the one that was very unprovoked. She can't fight. Absolutely not. But she's sure you're not repeating any lies. Anything I've said is what I said. The only thing that I said that her friend said was the selling this boxing. And it all made sense because she was like, yeah, it's like online, right? And I was like, yeah, I sent her. Like, the other girl doesn't do any rugs. So when I said online, she was like, oh yeah, online. Like, I knew it, when she said, I was like, yeah, I do a telemed. I called it telemed. She's like, oh yeah, it's like an online doctor. Like, she told me I could do this and like we could sell it. I was like, yeah, she's insane. It's crazy. People say I don't remember seeing her anywhere, not a Lower Magic City. But when she tells her story, she acts like she was just that girl. People was walking in there looking for her. I'm not sure if she's 27. Her best friend of 11 years that was just on here said she was 29, but I could be wrong. No, she was definitely working at Magic, but we hated her in the office in a war. Like, yo, yes, I popped pills. Absolutely. I took for 4 years. And I've been sober for 2. She never had motion like you. They better view the Instagram highlights. Had it before the pandemic and after. Like, I got more stamps in my passport. Like, you ain't been nowhere. Nobody ever invited her nowhere, took her nowhere. Like, you was getting in hotel rooms by man, like, maybe Vegas, Miami. Like, what are we talking about? All that designer is fake. Who's her biggest trick? She don't got one. No. It takes a woman on her devices. Oh, absolutely. Like, even when she was just talking about BV. Babe, you think that makes me mad that you said I had BV? Like, girl, sure did. And stuck that metronidazole right up in that coochie and got it all fixed. Because I was doing boric acid. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Boric acid it wasn't working for me. I had to get that metronidazole. And I did. And guess what? Clearly my coochie getting better than yours because you was making tacos one night and I had tacos being made for me for 2 years. And I get to walk to the real Chanel store somewhere you've never been. Congratulations on your sobriety. Thank you. I've never danced. Whoever said you danced, don't never dance. Well, she said Future was her lowest trick. Didn't she say that? I literally saw your Instagram months ago when she mentioned you in a story and I knew you was the real deal. She mentioned me in a story, girl? How do you know I was her friend for 6 years? I was a bartender and waitress, back and forth. We met in 2021. We dated till 2023. And then just still. I don't know about her line on the girl. I know who she was talking about, but I feel like the end of the story was fake. I can't remember. I don't think I listened to the whole story time. Y'all dated? Who dated? Who dated? I graduate law school in May of next year. I have 1 year left. 3-0. No, she didn't win the lottery, y'all. No lottery. She said that's why y'all wasn't friends no more. No, it wasn't. Victoria, you was just in here. I not ever look down on dancers. I love strippers. I ain't never looked down on dancers. I just told y'all I damn near sell it. I don't sell it. I told y'all I don't sell it. But like, why would I look down? Like, bitch, get your money. I don't care what another bitch doing. Pussy, I don't care. I never said no. Like, what she said, like, oh yeah, she said like, oh, and she said she was like, oh, I was her friend, and then she was arguing with this girl, and I always looked at her funny because she made a comment saying, oh, I don't gotta shake my ass like these girls do. And I'm like, if you always looked at me funny and you hung out with me for the next 6 years, anyways, but what? I never said that. Like, I never said that. If anything, I probably said like, bitch, you shaking all that ass and you don't got shit. I was just something like that. She copying you with the law school? Absolutely. That girl has never been to school a day in her life. She doesn't have an undergrad degree. She doesn't have an associate's degree. She doesn't have a bachelor's degree. She only worked as a receptionist at a law firm that she was fucking the attorney on. Okay. I'm still woke. Shay, I gotta take a nap, girl. But you know what's keeping me up? That damn Don Julio. That Don Julio represent. Dude, y'all, that shit do not make me sleep. Hennessy. Like, I know if I want to get some sleep. Like tonight when I go out, I'm drinking Hennessy because that's gonna have me gone. But the Don Julio be having me up. Gorgeous. She's cute. Mind you, don't break up. It was just bad timing. It was a lot. It's a lot. I'll tell y'all one day. Are you the reason she wants to go to law school? I mean, shit, I don't know what other reason she magically said she's in law school all of a sudden, but she's trying to steal my whole life, so here she is. Yes, she lied about the lottery. Personal injury. Oh, yes, can I talk about personal injury business? Yeah, so I pretty much sell cases to attorneys. So I market to injured clients, workers' comp. Thank you, Cola. Thank y'all, everybody that's sending gifts. I'm not a creator, so I don't get anything, but I appreciate the love anyway. I'll give it back. But oh yeah, so I'm sorry, I was like, what did I say? I market to injured clients. I mostly use Facebook. So I use, like, my mom would always talk about this Facebook discussion group, like small towns, we have them. So I added all the small towns in Georgia, like little towns, and I'll go on their discussion group. So it's almost like where people will put, like, they're selling furniture, like, hey, like, there's a roadblock on I-72 or whatever. So I would just post in there and I'll just get a bunch of clients. They'll contact me. I have like 2 employees that work with me, and they'll vet the calls. Once we confirm coverage and liability, pull the police report, make sure everything is there, there's insurance, all of that. Then we get them treated by one of our medical doctors and get them sent. We sell it off to the attorneys. She don't lottery. No. You said that's what I do. It's paralegal. Period. Thank you, Lee. Oh, I love you back. No, she didn't win a lottery in Atlanta. She won it in Tennessee. But she didn't win the Atlanta. Don't be saying your place, she gonna steal it. No, I mean, and this is another thing. Like, I be giving free game because, I mean, a lot of attorneys also, what attorneys do, they pay me to train their intake department. So I've been doing that a lot. And it's been working. Like, a lot of attorneys have been like, I mean, I have a lot of credentials, but they've been paying me. Like, Nick just paid me. And he was like, look, I want you, like, and I have different packages. So, like, I did a one-on-one with, like, each of his. He paid me $5K, but I did a one-on-one with all of his intake. He had, like, 12 intake staff. So I did, like, over an hour with each. So it was, like, 12 hours, which, you know, it's worth it. But, or sometimes I'll just do, like, a 1 hour Zoom call with everybody, or, like, a 2 hour Zoom call with the whole team, on, like, one call, and they'll record it. That, of course, is less, you know, like, 500 or 1,000 or whatever. It just depends on my relationship with the attorney, but that too. Because I was an intake director for a long time. I need some cases. Okay, I market right now in Georgia, Illinois, and Indiana. Are you a doctor or an attorney? She's taking notes. Oh yeah, she's so weird, y'all. It's insane. You do claim handling. Oh, for the insurance company? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to put girl. I wouldn't charge off on my course. Like, I don't know. Like, you know how I feel about it. Like, I always say this. Like, even when I was doing intake, right, and they would be like, oh, if a client calls and like they don't have a good case, like, don't help them. I'm still gonna help them and like guide them, because they might be like, you know what, Miss Stephanie over at da da da, she helped me. Like, their cousin might get in an accident next week, and they're like, you know what, there's this lady, you know, they might not have had a good case. Let's say they were at fault or something, but they still need help with their car. Like, they don't know what their car is worth. They think about going to Kelly Blue Book, but really you could go to Car Gurus or Auto Trader. That's really where you get your actual comparable value for your vehicle, and I'll tell y'all that later. It's on my business page, I think. But yeah, so I'll help them with that, and they're like, oh my god, I was gonna accept 20K, but really my car's worth 24. And I'm like, yeah, you can help, you can negotiate with them. You help them. It might take another 20 minutes of your time, but and they may not have a good case, you can't make no money off of it, but they may remember that and be like, you know what, Miss Stephanie, help me. My cousin just got in an accident, let me call her. So you never know. You never know. You never know. Are you the friend she got an accident with? No. Steph, the name of LACT. Is this her? It says your fave Prince invites you to co-host. Is that her? Because I will accept that bitch. Is that her, y'all? Is that her? Because I would hate for her to lie. How did I meet? Oh, y'all. Oh, that's her. Tell her to come back. How do you know the designer is all fake? Well, what the first Birkin she got that was fake, her friend that was with her has told the story already. And then the Chinese vendor. There's text messages between her and the Chinese vendor. How can I start something like that in Maryland? I mean, I'll be honest, being the middleman is very profitable. I mean, because I'm not an attorney yet, I don't assume a lot of the responsibility. Like, I have a really good case that, like, it made me my first 6 figures, almost 7. I had a guy who I went to high school with, his sister. He got electrocuted at work at 24 years old. He lost both his legs, his arm, and part of his legs. And the attorney I was working for at the time, this one made me start my own company. The attorney I was intake director at a firm making about $250,000 a year before taxes, and with a bachelor's degree. Like, that's decent, you know, like that's like decent. And I was gonna give them this case. Normally they paid us $500 for personal referrals. You know, I know a basic case is like $2,000. You can make $2,000 to $2,500 off a basic case, like maybe $1,000, $1,500 from the doctor, $1,000 from the attorney, or vice versa. So I'm like, and that's each person in the car. So I'm like, okay, you know, but this is a good case. He lost both his legs, his arm, and not only was he able to sue the company he works for, but he was also able to sue the job site because he was third party contracted out. Anyways, long story short, I told the attorney, like, hey, you know, this is a good case. You know, can we negotiate the price on it? Like, I know normally we get $500. And he was like, well, I can't do no more than $500. And I was like, this is a case that's worth like 40 mil minimum, you know, because he's got 2 suits. He's got company and he's got the job site, and the job site has got like 36 different people. The company he worked for had contracted out like 36 different people. It's a lot. So the case is worth about 40 million. The attorney's gonna walk away with a minimum of 33 1/3%, which is about 13, 14 million minimum. That's if it doesn't go to litigation. So I'm like, I should be getting at least like 5 to 10% of what you're getting. If I get 10% of what you're getting, shit, something 10K, 20. You know what? My cousin needs an attorney, whatever it may be. So a letter of recommendation, yeah, I can write you one. Or it's best that you have an esquire, like an actual attorney write it. But I have a ton of attorneys that will write you a recommendation. Like, why law by the way is law surgery? Exactly. Undergraduate degree needs to be intake director. Honestly, they hire people. Like, when I was working at a CEO lawyer, they was hiring people from sales. They just wanted sales regulatory times. I'm like, baby, I don't even know how to edit. I don't know how to do none of this. I don't even know how to. Hold on. How do I turn the camera on? You gotta be careful. You can't cuss. Don't say the word. Oh, don't cuss. Hold on. Wait. Don't cuss. Don't say what else? The rug she was taking. You can't say the rug she was taking, and you can't say that word. Okay. It's a lot. Okay. All right. So what's tea? Because I got a text from Courtney's sister today. The text read, if I exit out of this, is it gonna like, can I move this and like go to my text still? Oh my God. Oh no. Keep in mind, y'all, Brina, when I was telling y'all Brina had already spoken out, because people were like, well, you're the first person. Brina already spoke out. She's already spoken out, but I reposted when you made your TikTok, I reposted it, didn't I? Yes, you did, and I took it down because I was like, you know what, like, why are we shedding so much light? Like, I just do not. Literally, because she loves it. This is what she lives for. She wants this so bad. Mm-hmm. Well, when I got the text, I was like, okay, well, there's no way for me to really reach out. And then when I seen, I was like, well, let me go to Stephanie's and TikTok and see what the fuck is going on. So I was like, okay, so you posted something, and that's why I got the text this morning. How do I block Ashley? And Brina, you keep going out, baby. Hey, maybe because I keep leaving. Don't do the internet stuff. I don't do the internet shit. I don't do it. You know how many hoes I be beating up in real life and don't say nothing on the internet? I don't go, or how many hoes I got beef with in real? Come on now. I mean, I'm gonna lie. What? It's saying they can't hear when you're on pause. And I'm trying to block Ashley, but I don't know where Ashley is. Somebody said she's bad shit. I can see it in her eyes. Brina, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah. First off, a couple questions I got asked. They want to know, I'm trying to block Ashley, y'all. I can't find her. They want to know, how old is Courtney? So Courtney is 30, I guess. Would that be 30? She told me she's 30. I'm 29. 29 or 30. 29 or 30. I think, yeah, she'll be 30 this, or, is that right? Wait, what year did you graduate? What year did you graduate high school? Because I graduated high school in 2014. And I'm 20. I'm 20. Yeah, she'll be 31 this year. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's right. 31 or no, she'll be 30 this year. I'm sorry, she'll be 30 this year. That's what Bethany said. Bethany came in and said that. Yeah, she'll be 30 but she's lying, telling people she's 27. She told everybody she was 27. But we're not. Listen, there's nothing that Brina's going to be surprised by because we're so used to this. Like the lies, you guys. I'm so used to it. We're so used to it. And I don't want to bring y'all into it. Brina, like I feel bad. Even when Bethany was on here, it was only like 200 or 300 people. So like I felt bad. Like I didn't want to. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's one of those things. I don't care because I know that she'll be able to see it. So that's why I was like, let me take the opportunity to just say because they were like her sister definitely texted me and was like, you know, you'll tell my sister's business to anyone who listens. And your sister gets on the internet and tells her own fucking business. And that's why I responded. And I told her, I said, listen, like your sister more than likely she's bringing it upon herself because you pissed off so many of your friends that now we're all completely banded together because we have nobody else to talk to. We could run to the internet and truly do just this and run and tell, but we don't we don't have any other choice but to like band together because it's almost like a
surviving gorgeous doll. I think out of everyone that was friends with her, I probably was the closest to her. And do I know a lot of the tea? Yes. But I'm more so just hurt because it's just like, Courtney, like, you don't have to do that. Like, at this point, you have a huge following on TikTok of people that love you just to be able to watch what you're doing day to day, see you in Prince. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to like throw your friends under the bus and tell complete lies where you piss us off, where we have to run to the internet. And I think that's what people are like getting confused, because it's not so much like, even you, Stephanie, we've been in talks and been communicating for months now. We could have been come to the internet and you could have been said something and used your platform. You haven't used your platform for that. You've been posting puppies and good things, right? Positive things, correct? Okay.
Yes, I'm such an empathetic person. I post about homeless people. I post about shelter animals. I post about deportation. And literally,
you could have been used your platform to get at her. You literally
are you sure you're not trying to get a come up off of her? I said a come up. Like,
no.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing on TikTok, y'all. I'm gonna try to post because I do fuck. I do so much people that show me so much love and support. Huh?
It's just not fair. Why is it that that's how we look when we actually speak out, when she's just done a story time and made you look like a complete ass? So now when you're speaking up for yourself, now you're the bad guy. No, this girl is not. Let me tell everybody that's on here, at the end of the day, like, you cannot just sit here and be like, she falls out with this girl, and not think that it's her. She is literally the problem. She is literally the problem. Now, is she good at telling story times and making her bread and doing her thing? We are so proud of her for that. You don't lose genuine love for people that you've had, but it's not fair that she attacks her friends and then we're just supposed to be quiet.
She's doing it at the expense of her friends. She could have got on here and posted her everyday life, her clothes, get ready with me, this, that, story time. She could have told different. I mean, I'm sure she's been through stuff and had you don't have to give unsolicited. You got on the internet and made an unsolicited story time about me that was a lie. Brina, I told you to watch story, right? Mm-hmm. Brina, did you see the story time about the watch?
I have not watched the story time about the watch, but I know that you kind of basically said that she basically flipped the roles as if like you were the one that stole the watch from this guy and blah, blah, blah.
Not only did she do that in the story time, she says that she ran into him at the club like a few days later. And that he was like shaking his head at her like, and she was like, what are you talking about? I didn't do it. And he was like, well, you did it. She was like, well, show me the footage. She's like, no, there's not no footage. She told her there was no footage because at this point she had extorted him and told him that if he kept bringing it up, she was going to tell his wife. Anyways, so I mean, this is a friend though. But so he's like, So then she's like, yeah, I mean, she's like, basically she says she tells him that I stole it. She says she told him that I stole it and that she took a picture of the watch in my bag. That's what took me to hell. If you want to get on this story and make a fake story, for you to say that you went up to this guy and you told him that I took the watch and then showed a picture of a watch in your bag and tried to say, you are a delusional like, this is insanity. Like, and I've let her get away with so much shit, and I think we both have, because she just hasn't really said anything. She hasn't really said anything about us directly, so we just let her get away with it.
Well, she hasn't said anything about me, and I know that when she does, she's going to try to paint this picture like, this was my longest friendship in Atlanta and blah, 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 and I've done so much for her. She won't tell the other side that this girl, Courtney, has not done nearly as much for me as I've done for her. Oh. So it's going to be hard for her, but her following is on her side. So they're going to believe whatever they want to. The only people that will know any otherwise will be the ones that are closest to us, the ones that, like you said, that are in Atlanta. We see what's going on and we just kind of laugh it off because it's like, whatever, like, like we know the truth. So, I mean, she hasn't done a story time, but what is she going to be able to say about Brina? Like, you got mad at me with the whole DeVito situation because I told you out of my own mouth that I felt like in that moment, Courtney, you shouldn't have sent the video of DeVito crying in our group chat in that moment. Like, I don't think that Bonita was wrong. She was mad that I really wasn't mad at Bonita. You know what I'm saying? She was really mad at that, but I didn't do anything to Courtney. I still have not done anything to Courtney. Like, Courtney is just upset. Whoever does not kiss her ass, honestly, any of y'all, if y'all are her following, if y'all stop kissing her ass, if y'all stop really sucking her dick, I promise you she's not going to fuck with y'all. She only likes people that completely suck her dick.
Somebody just said that they follow her and support her, and they even subscribe to her, and she's blocking them for asking questions.
Wow. Yeah, so yeah.
Lily, no. Right, so you don't got to be here, Lily. I know what you would and wouldn't do, baby, but I'm going to block you so you don't have to stay on here for hours, princess. Next. I was just about to go to sleep, but no, I mean, the thing about it is like, y'all don't understand that this is years of bullshit that we've seen and witnessed and been through. So it's like,
they're gonna block us for language. Y'all, you can't we can't cuss. Oh my god, I hate TikTok already. I can't say that.
They're saying Christian. Girl, she's telling people Christian is gay.
No, Christian is a long-term like friend guy. Yeah, like an ex. Like, no, she didn't tell them that. She couldn't have. He didn't stand for that, right?
They said she having them thinking she is that they thought she was gay. That he was gay. Like over 100 people have said that to me throughout the night. She did say he's gay. She says that's her assistant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see a lot of the questions. Like some of the questions I would never answer. Like anything pertaining to Prince, that's not in my character to answer. So I don't know.
I don't expect you to answer anything. It was just like when I was number one, I didn't know her age. I had no idea what her age was. But even when what they're all saying, Brianna, they're like, she has the same mannerisms as you. Like, this is crazy. And respectfully, everybody, like, she done tried to take my whole motherfucker. She done came in, she been my friend, started being my friend, started talking like me, walking like me, breathing like me.
No, seriously, I told you. I said when she first started hanging around you, I thought then like I didn't know you. And so she always painted it like you were the mean girl. So I was like, okay, well, she's a mean girl. I just automatically kind of wrote you off like, oh yeah, she's a mean girl. And then when I got to know you and I started hearing, I'm like, oh my God. So this entire time, because we would joke, like, you know, like a lot of her mannerisms, like her, like the ghetto mannerisms couldn't have come from her. Maybe it came from Brina. Maybe it came from like all these other people that would be hanging around us that were kind of like, you know, like a little ghetto. Because Courtney was really country. When I first met Courtney, Courtney had the countryest Tennessee accent you've ever heard.
Oh my God.
And I was gone. I was completely. And then I remember watching one TikTok, and she's like, "Yeah, I put that bitch in a blender." And I said, "Oh my God, that's Detroit. That's me. I say that. That's Detroit." So I mean, which is fine.
You got these mannerisms, bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. She got these mannerisms from her lifestyle. Baby, no, she didn't. But okay.
Yeah, but then when she's from Knoxville. But when when I started like listening to you, we're talking. I'm like, whoa, wait a damn minute. Mm-hmm. No way, because I have been kept from you. I did not know you, Stephanie. I did not know you. Mm-hmm. So when I started. Yeah, she didn't. No. She still doesn't. This is why I'm getting texts from her sister saying like, because she doesn't want me to be friends with any of y'all. This is why I don't have a story time. This is why I don't have a story time. Quite as she doesn't want the world to know me. She knows. Listen, if y'all go to my page right now, y'all are gonna see me hanging out when I'm saying how I go down to earth, and they're gonna love me. She doesn't want that. So of course, story time. What else are you gonna tell them? Brina was a great friend to me. She held me down for years and years when I couldn't do anything for her. She held me down. She kept me sane. She kept my baby. She made sure I was straight, loyal, all of that. And I stood up like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
No, literally, good to you. Good, so good to her. And then when Brina decided that she did not want to come to my every beck and call, she had her surgery. She did not want to do what I asked her to do when I asked her to do it. She had another baby.
She mad you got surgery. You was popping out. She didn't like that shit.
She hated it so bad. So it's not going to be a Brina story time. It probably will now, because now this is going to piss her off.
Oh no, she's talking about what's happening. She's like ignoring it because she knows how messy it can get. And I'm glad, because I don't even want to go in this. What did I even say? I said I don't want to go through a whirlwind with Courtney. I don't want to. That's why I'm on here as long as I'm on here. Because after tomorrow, and I'm probably going to a little later tonight. I don't want to keep talking about Courtney. I don't want to talk about her. I don't want to go on this whirlwind back and forth with her. I say my piece, and I don't have to vouch for it. Anybody will vouch for it. So at the end of the day, like it's like I know how Courtney's going to drag it because I know Courtney. But it's like
it's going to be tons of lies, tons
of lies. Girl, she got here telling people I got herpes.
Oh God.
HSV2. I said, what? Then she was like, oh, you have BB? I said, girl, yes, I did. And I got my metronidazole right here. What are we talking about? Like, a bitch ain't never like, what are we talking? Girl, I got a pussy. Oh, y'all got a pussy. Like, what are we talking about? It's an infection. Ain't no motherfucking STD. Like, what do you think you're she's like, oh, Drake left her in Turks. Girl, do you ever take you to Turks? Because you was lying on it. Girl, she was lying on the internet. She was dating Drake, telling people that he paid. Girl. So, like, it was just so, like, she was like, she was like, oh, Drum, she's mad that I cooked him tacos. Girl, you cooked tacos and I got the man and had him falling in love, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you got 600. Like, huh? Why would I be mad about that? Matter of fact, I even invited you to his birthday dinner. I said, come on, and was gonna let you fuck his friend. Like, I don't know. It's just like when she did go live and try to like address tea and call me, oh, he sent you back to your mom's house. Yeah, he sure did. I was at my mom's house for 3 months while I waited for a new spot to get ready. Like, what are you talking about? He actually put me at, we broke up, and no niggas ever moved you in. No niggas ever wanted you around enough for you to have to leave. So you always been in your own shit. Because niggas come fuck you and then they leave you. Respectfully, niggas move me and treat me like a wife. We break up, of course, where am I gonna go? He put me in a hotel for a month. Courtney came to the hotel, matter of fact. And then after my hotel, he would have kept paying for it. My mom was like, just come to the crib. Like, look around from some spots, start applying, get, find something that you like, get approved. And then after being robbed twice, I was explaining, like, I'm very careful about my protection. Like, I want, like, my place now, nobody can't get up. They don't even let Uber drivers up. No delivery drivers, nothing. Unless you live here, you cannot get upstairs. No, the 24-hour concierge, I live right next to the feds. Like, they got 5 police officers that live here for free. 24-hour, like, I feel safe here after being robbed twice. How many people running your home and rob you? It's gonna do that. She said all this over, man, baby. This one got nothing about a man. But
yeah, it's not about a man. It's about being lied on. Don't nobody want to be lied on. I think it's a. Like the world
resume speaks for itself. These niggas love me. They post me. I don't gotta get on the internet and tell stories about them. They tell stories about me. Okay? But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just like all the stuff she was trying to. Okay, yes, I went back to my mom's and right back in the penthouse. Now,
so she said all this in a story time because
she said all this. I guess when she went live this morning, she addressed it. She was like, "Oh, this, oh that." So they were coming back and telling me, and I was like, "Yep, that's true." I was like, "HSV, like, why would you lie? Like, just see how she lied. She just lied out her ass. Like, why would you lie about something I can post and prove? I can post and prove that I don't have HSV right now. Right. Yeah, someone else's. I can post and prove right now that I don't have that. Why would you lie about that? And then when she told the Drake, okay, yes, I did get left in Turks and Caicos. We got in an argument. He left. I caught my flight the next morning. I mean, he left that night, and I left the next day. And then saw him a month later. The t-shirt. Saw him a month later. The t-shirt.
Y'all have, like, she has story times on, have talked to us, and we've been able to support one another so that we don't.
You said so that we don't what? It's going out, baby.
Can you hear me?
You said, I hear you.
Why is it that she gets to get on here and say whatever she says, and nobody has the opportunity to defend themselves for real? It's not fair.
It's not.
Like, she needs to stop.
We've been up here talking about this girl all. She's been talking about her all night. Girl, because I don't want to talk about her again. I want to get this out of the way. And it's like, at the end of the day, she woke up and started talking more shit. I was over here talking about law. We was in here talking about personal injury. I was telling people, we was having a whole ball in here. We were talking about deportation. I was telling people about personal. Somebody was like, I came in here for tea and I ended up with a business plan. Like, what are we talking about? It wasn't just about her all night. Like, I was talking about multiple different things. But at the end of the day, like, this girl has gone around lying for years. I've been like, and I sat back and watched it. And now you're gonna get on the internet and lie on me? Like, and then oh, your name wasn't involved. Huh? I know it was about me, just because my name wasn't involved. And then like the thing that bothered me the most, like, what are you gonna say? I was a girl. And then when they called her out about the perks, she said that she was on, and you don't have to speak on this if you don't want to understand. But she said that she was on them for surgery. I said, what? I'm like, Courtney, I posted screenshots. I don't know if you saw it. I posted the screenshots of the messages where you're texting me from 2022 to 2023 on multiple different occasions asking for perks. So like, it's just like the fact that you made a story time, right? And you said like, oh yeah, you got to stay away from people that do rugs. And then when you're the one that you do them, like just the way she just like unsolicitedly, like what would make you do that? Like my thing is, what would make you get up? She said, oh, after watching that video of me being roofied, I just thought I wanted to tell y'all this story.
Yeah, that's how much I don't keep up with. I have not even seen the video. So this video is where?
It's on her thing, but it's a subscription only. But the subscription like $5. I'm gonna cash up it to you. You should watch it. But I found out because my friend,
she said her name,
Sydney.
Jammies.
You said what?
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, so my friend Sydney, she was like, she remember the girl I told you that was like my friend, and she was like, oh, I love this girl, and I was like, girl, and then she started watching her. She was like, girl, that girl is like over the. She had followed her back when because Sydney's like a hoe. So at the end of the day, she was like, yeah, she was like, Stephanie, I think this is about you because she named it the Watch Burglar, and I was like, there's no way she would get on the internet and do this. Like, it just didn't make no sense. Like, why would she? So then I bought a subscription. It's $5. I could not believe. I said, this girl. So then I called the girl that was with us, and she's like, she lies in the whole story. She's like, oh, the guy called us. We were 30 minutes out, and he said to turn around. So the girl, guy didn't even notice the watch was missing until 1 a.m. the next night. And I got the messages of like just all the stuff. And that her and the girl were in the car talking about it and saw the watch in my bag, and they were like just like unsolicitedly, you got on the internet and made up a lie about something that you know I have tea on. Like you could have made up a whole different story that had nothing to do with me. That would have been her best bet. Like, why didn't you just make up a story that has absolutely nothing to do with? Why would you make up a story and put this on somebody who you know actually has the real tea? Like, why would it's like you wanted me to say something? At this point, I can't think nothing but that you wanted me to say something, because it doesn't make sense why you would put yourself in this situation. Why would you put yourself in this situation to get called out and exposed? Why? Like, you wanted, this is what you, that had to be what you wanted, because I don't understand why you would put yourself in a situation to get called out and exposed for being a liar and an addict. I just don't get it. It's like, it's delusional. It's literally delusional.
And you throw, and it's like honestly, I feel like it is what you want though, because you need more story time. So many people are afraid to be your friend. They're afraid to get close to you. They're afraid to get to know you. So now you're like, okay, well, you're coming after people so that we can't give you like things to talk about, because you don't have, what else this story happened so many years ago.
Exactly.
Like, talk about your new friends that you're making. Talk about your own business. Talk about the things that you went through. Talk about the people are on here literally asking about Pluto. Please give them more story times about that.
I already did that. I already told him there ain't no story time. He was fucking her in a hotel room for 5 years on and off, and that was it.
Oh my God.
Like, he was never.
Talk about your stuff. Talk about, even if Christian is gay, talk about when he came out, because that is so much of news to me. So let's talk about that.
Girl,
Bethany's on here. Hi, Bethany.
Bethany.
Exactly. Bethany is the oldest friend. So me and Bethany met together. So Bethany was her friend that she was here with. Okay, originally cool. Why are you bringing up stories from 2016, 2017, 2018? Like, why are we talking about that? Let's talk about. Let's talk. Courtney, please, let's talk about that. Please don't pull up anything else, because that's gonna piss everybody else off. Now now we have to come to the forefront, and we don't even want to.
We don't want to be in the forefront. I don't want to be like, oh, you've been waiting on this day, baby. No, you know how many times we could have been done that?
Oh, we could have been done this.
Like,
story for story. Story for story. Literally everything that's going on, we could literally be clear.
Every story she be talking about, I could call like, girl, she made a story time acting like she was dating Drake. Literally, they was like, oh, it was crazy that you were the one. Now she just exposed herself, and now she just said you were the one dating him. But in the story, she said she was dating him. Like, that's just a lie, girl. It was a whole lie. And I can't get up. Like, again, got on the internet, try to make me out to be this rug-taking thief, when that is everything you are. And I've been very honest about my rug addiction. Everybody, I post about it on my Instagram, do I not?
Yeah.
Brina,
yeah.
You see me post about addiction, right? Yeah. I've never lied about going through addiction. I've been very honest and open and tried to help other girls. You don't get no points for doing that. And like I said, but it's so like her to make up this elaborate lie. She went on the internet. She got.
Tell us about the Suboxone.
You said what?
It said, tell us about the Suboxone.
What about? Oh, we need to hear about this Suboxone, doctor. Oh, it's on it's on Quick MD. They're asking me for help. What you mean about it? I mean, I tried to help her get on Suboxone. She said she was on it, and clearly she's not. She's 30. She'll be 30 this year. But yeah, I tried to help her get on Suboxone because I got clean. So I was trying to help my friend get clean. Sorry, just be eating y'all face, y'all. And I tried to help her and everything. And then she's like, you threw that in my, because when we got an argument, she's like, you've never been my real friend, did I? I'm like, not your real friend. I want to see you win. Like, in real life, I'm trying to help you with your business, like with school. I tried to put you, get you clean and sober. She's like, I can't even believe you would say that. Da, 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 da.
So much.
Like, it's just so much. And I'm like, you did this to you. Basically, I don't know if you saw, but she got lit on live. She was like lit and she was high as hell. And she was live with Prince in the kitchen, and it went viral. People were like taking clips like, ooh, she was lit. And so she immediately goes to TikTok and tells people that she got roofied. that she wrote the guy from the club that night. That she said she didn't know the guy from the club that night, but another girl wrote her on TikTok that was in the section behind her and gave her the guy's Instagram. And that she wrote the guy, and that the guy, she told the guy, like, hey, you know, something wasn't right. And he was like, oh yeah, my boy put Molly in the bottle. Girl. So then she goes on this whole tangent that she was roofied at the club. And that's why she was on live lit. Girl,
and you see how unfair that is? Like, if that was a true story, and the guy was there at the club, like, you did not get ready. Come on, that's not fair. So now if he comes out and he's like, no, these are the screenshots. She bought these, for me, whatever. So now he's clout chasing, and now he's No, stop lying on people. Somebody needs to get your belt and whip your ass because you're always fucking lying, and that you need to stop doing that, girl.
Just take accountability. Just take accountability for the fact that you got sloppy drunk and looked a mess, and you was him. Don't try to make up this elaborate lie and then go into a story. Well, oh, you know what? When I watched myself on live, it made me think about this friend that I had, y'all. She used to take perks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, girl, wow.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
She make up an elaborate lie. She used to bring Brina into her elaborate lies. What you mean? How do you know? Brina is the whole mindset. If you want to be honest and Brina on me, man, Brina is the whole everything behind Gorgeous Doll. Everything. And I don't mean the weird behavior. You know her personally. Girl, Brina was her friend for 11 years. I was her friend for 6. She only had her associate's degree, babe. Does she have an associate's degree, Brina? That girl don't got no associate's degree. Let's talk about it. No. And she's I don't got no degree. But anyways, Brina's the whole everything behind Gorgeous Doll. All the business minded stuff anyway. Not like the messiness, but like, and Brina just always saved Courtney. She always saved her. Anytime Courtney was panicking and then, oh my God, I didn't know. Brina always saved her. But now you'll notice how she didn't have Brina anymore. So she just started making these elaborate, like she just lost it on TikTok. Like she used to think more calculated. She would post more calculated about her story time. She would think them over. Then when her and Brina stopped being friends, she really just was like all in because she didn't have nobody to call and
really coach. But you know what? I'm gonna say this now. I'm so thankful for y'all. Do y'all not know how draining it is to have a friend and be a genuine friend and then have a friend that calls you with this bullshit every day?
Every day.
Don't nobody want to do this shit every day. Every day was a new story, a new falling out. Something else happened at the club. When she first started TikTok, I actually was relieved and happy because I said, you know what, Brina, you are a mom.
Real quick, Brina is not nurse friend,
baby.
Oh, it went out, sis.
No, I'm not nurse friend. I'm not nurse friend. But yeah, it's draining.
She's longer than nurse friend. She's been around longer than nurse friend.
No, Taylor's been around longer than me.
Oh, really?
I just don't think that they were as close. You know, like they weren't as close as me.
Well, she already threatened nurse friend that if nurse friend comes out and talks that she's going to get nurse friend fired from her job. Bethany in the comments is the friend she moved to Atlanta with, but she lied about that story time too. So that's another story. Was there truth to the nurse friend story? I don't know. Brina could better answer that, but I doubt it. From what I know, I doubt it.
No, and honestly, she did nurse friend. I think honestly, out of everybody, I feel the worst about that because if you know nurse friend personally, you know that nurse friend is probably one of the most genuine people, like the most kindest people, the most gentlest people, and honestly did not deserve to be heard in that light at all. So I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna speak up for nurse friend. She didn't deserve that, and it was a lie. So there's that. There's that.
So the question, what's the question, huh? You said please don't end it, girl. Virgo, I gotta come back at like 9. But yeah, the nurse friend stuff. I mean, all the stories were just like it's just. Y'all, I mean, any woman that can't leave her house, I mean, she can't even go to the rental car place. She made a story about the rental car. She can't go to the airport. Everybody's taking on her and her fake bags. Like, it's just always like
something. It's always something. But that's not a person that like what? Like, is it entertaining? Yes. We never said that Courtney wasn't a good time and Courtney wasn't entertaining. We didn't say that. We did not say that. But it is draining to deal with. If like, especially when you love somebody, that don't nobody want to deal with that. I got that text this morning. And I literally, it was like knots in my stomach because I was just like, oh my God. She's like, oh yeah, and you doing fraudulent taxes. I said, oh, here we go. I've been doing your whole family tax for years. Now they fraudulent. Okay, well here we go. Here we go with the bullshit. It's like,
the diamond necklaces are not real. The only thing real on her wrist is on 2 APs. That's it. Presidential Rolex. No, notice she didn't mention it when she talked about her watch collection in the story time she told. I'm just gonna say I don't know why I would not mention a presidential Rolex because in the story time she tells her how I stole the watch. She was like, yeah, you gotta watch out for girls who've never had things. Like they'll be envious of you for these things. She was like, the things that girls are for that men are just giving to me. Huh? When has a man ever just gave you anything? Girl, bye.
You're talking about yourself, Courtney, because as quiet as it's kept, I've never had an AP. Bonita gave me a Rolex, so shout out to my girl. But I've never had an AP, and I've been around Courtney's money. I've been around Courtney's things. and I ain't never took nothing. Girl, you had genuine love and genuine friends around you. You had
like,
that.
She acts like everybody wants her. Is so jealous of her for the AP. Girl, you talking about the 2 dusty APs they handed you off your wrist, girl. I'm happy for you. It's just at the end of the day, like everything else is fake. So like when you know that I know that, why would you think I would be envious of your APs when I know the duffel bag you're carrying is fake? When I know the Birkin you're carrying is fake? When I know the Kelly you're carrying is fake? When I know the Chanel you're carrying is fake? When I know I know why would my closet alone, my fragrance counter is your AP. Like my fragrance collection is your AP. Like I just don't know why she would think of her. Like I don't. It just
they said add her to the live. Who are they talking about? Add who to the live? They probably can't because Courtney's blocked on my thing.
You see, I got an AP working on the father. Just the way she tried. Oh yeah, so she's like, yeah. I mean, I'm just starting my watch collection. I got my 2.
She said add her to the live. Bethany, who is Bethany? Said add her to the live.
She gotta add it. No, I think they're talking about Courtney.
She wants you to add her. Who, y'all?
They're talking about Courtney.
Oh, Courtney got me blocked. I don't think she can't be added. And I don't know if people.
She got to send a
Bethany. They said Bethany.
She got to send a request. No, they're saying Courtney. They're talking about Courtney.
Please add her. Because listen, let me tell y'all something. She's gonna get on here and she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I did so much for Brina. I helped her get her." Now, let me clear this up before you do, if you do add her on it. Yes, I do own a tax business. Okay, when I first got my tax business,
get your taxes with Brina.
yeah. When I first got my tax business, Courtney was my best friend, and she bought me a laptop and like a bunch of office supplies as like, okay, like this is you starting your business and whatever. Okay, cool. At the time, she was a dancer, so I got maybe 5 different clients from Courtney, like just wholeheartedly. I'm being honest with y'all, like maybe 5 different clients. It wasn't until this girl, and this girl from Atlanta. Her name is Booby. So shout out to Booby, and I tell her every day because shout out to Booby. If y'all know that meme that be like, I hope you're ready to die about that dick. I hope you're ready to die about that dick because I'm ready to go to war for it, and that's on Soul. You ever heard that?
Yeah, you told me this. But
Okay, so that girl posted me, and that is how I made my first 100,000. I'm telling you, the influence that Booby. Okay, please, if somebody knows 32 Boobs, please tag her because shout out to Booby. And if you need promo, you need to get tapping with Booby because the influence that she had on my business, I will always say it. I will always speak it. Courtney, you posted me. That's what friends do. I posted Courtney all the time. I spoke her name all the time. I've given Courtney gifts to help her business. Courtney used to bother me. She would have like money laying all around the house. I used to be like, girl, no. What did I do? As her best friend, went and bought her a safe. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's just like she'll do one little thing for like she used to hold that necklace over Tay's head. I got her a necklace made. Girl, you never gave it to her. Why do you keep talking about the necklace? Like, stop.
Never gave it.
You said so she was like, a real friend, but it's crazy. No, I would say, what did I always say about Courtney? She has a great heart. I think I would say I think she's a whole different person due to the like the TikTok. I think that's a whole different like. I think it's taken off. She's a whole different human being. But when I first met Courtney, I knew she was just like very misunderstood. She had a good heart, but like she just would like get drunk, get mad, and like cuss me out for something, and then act like it never happened. And it just like it was just all we never had it, like the night never ended well. We never just go home, go to sleep, and wake up. Hey girl, how did your day go? It was always something. So I always said she had a good heart. I think her heart was pure and her intentions. Her heart was good, but she's just not the same. It's so bad. Like it's not even. And even when her heart was good, it was like it was her mind that would fuck it up. Like she always thinks that everybody's out to get her, so she's the friend that was always out to get you before you could get her. So it's like if you're thinking with that mindset that everybody's out to get you, so you're already moving with the intention of trying to get them. It's like you can never be genuine because you think everybody's out to get you, so you out to get everybody.
No, literally, y'all are talking about, and I won't even say her name because I don't even know if she wants to put out, but like literally a friend that caught a charge for this girl, caught a charge, beat this girl, and caught a freaking charge, and you still sleeping around with her dudes and doing this and doing that. Come on, y'all, this is not
literally a girl who caught a charge for you, beat bitches up for you, and you fucked behind, and then
come on, like y'all, like stop the cap. But y'all can add her. I just wanted that to be said because I know that's what she's going to say because she feels that. She genuinely feels that way, that she made me. And I want it to be very clear. I want to take the moment, give Booby her flowers. Booby helped my business grow tremendously. I let her know every single year because I would not, my business would have not grown to that magnitude had Booby not stepped in, posted me for free at that. I didn't pay for promo. Let's start there. For free. And her followers showed out. So shout out to Booby. Gorgeous did not make me. Did she help me? We were friends. Like we helped each other. Like you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like no, she did not make me in the beginning. Yeah, you helped me with my business. You gave me a laptop. If I got on here and I showed y'all the laptop, okay, it's not like it was an HP. It was a Lenovo.
I appreciate it, but no,
I appreciate it, but please let's not.
She will never let you forget anything she does. Like it's just all bad. Like I mean, it's so like.
No, the Lotto story isn't real. So y'all keep.
Lotto story isn't real either. Lotto didn't beat her baby out of her, y'all.
Yeah, no.
She was wearing white at the airport the next day.
Yeah.
Anybody that gets on the internet and cries real tears over made up stories is diabolical. You got on the internet and cried.
Also, let me no, literally. Now let me ask you this, Stephanie. Like, do you feel like because she bought me my first Lenovo, and I've since upgraded to AT&T, but she bought me the first Lenovo. Do you feel like I should have done her taxes for free every year after that? Because that was actually, to be honest, that was the first reason why me and Courtney fell out. Like I had just had a baby, and I won't say how much it was, but it was crazy. About, we were getting our money or whatever, right? And she was upset because I wanted to charge her for the service. It was like $400 or $500.
She got mad that you wanted to charge her for getting your taxes done.
Yeah,
but if she came in the club and danced for you, she would expect you to pay her.
That's what I thought too. And if she put any girl, I used to watch her. Like somebody be like, artists would be like, oh yeah, find me some girls. No, literally, find me some girls for this video shoot, whatever. And then she finds the girls, and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna give each girl this, or I'm gonna give you this, and she would cap at least $500 to $600 off of each girl that danced, anyways. I'm like, what, girl? No. Like, what? What does me like to just like I'm help?
I mean,
I don't know if my friends.
No, it's literally just. I mean, it's diabolical. I mean, I just pray.
Why are they talking about Mariah Carey?
Huh?
What's Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey.
Well, they want you to bring Gorgeous all up. I just wanted to say that before she got on here spilling like she made a bitch. Oh, baby, please.
Like when she was like, oh, she's mad because I cooked her drum. Girl. Huh? I was like, let me go ahead and tell y'all. Yes, she embarrassed herself with that one. Yes, before I met my man, Courtney, had sucked his dick for $600, and I have a text message where she texted him that she didn't have no money during COVID, and she wanted to make some, and he told her to come over and take care of him, and he would pay her, and he gave her $600 to suck his dick. So then she's like, okay, you think I'm here about it? You know how many bitches have fucked him, sucked him before me, and bitch, your pussy still couldn't keep him. You got nothing out of it. And then he met me and wiped me up, bought me cars, Chanel's, Birkins, jewelry, moved me like, and it's not no competition, but it's like, why would you even bring that up? Like, why would I be mad? I brought you to his birthday party a year and a half later. That's how much I wasn't threatened by you, that I brought you. You already sucked my nigga dick before I met him. And I was so not threatened by you because your antics. No, you're a beautiful girl, but like, you never been able to keep nobody because you're insane. So, I invited you to his birthday dinner. Hey, come celebrate with us. I don't care about me.
They said she requested or something. Do I have to go down for you to put her on here?
She didn't request. Well, she's pretty. Great. I'm glad you think she's pretty. Awesome. Pretty don't keep a man, clearly. Girl, then she said, that I got mad. Future chose me. Future chose her over me. Huh? Rena, have I ever even mentioned anything about Future?
Never.
What? Girl, Future will take all of us. The fuck?
No, literally, everybody on this live, y'all all have a and I promise. Y'all all have a chance.
Literally, like, huh? Oh, I got Future. Girl, bye.
We all have a chance with that man. I'm telling you. That is not a flex, baby. We all have a chance. Like, girl, what?
Like, she could be making shit up. Like, say I have her. How did we get him? Girl, follow Spencer. You'll be in there.
She said, literally, you short, wear your hair back.
That's how I should wear my hair back?
But they say how you get them. Wear your hair back, and he likes short nails, baby. Real natural. And
a little natural bun.
Yeah, a little natural bun in the back, and make sure your nails are short.
Short and white.
Short and white. And
but short.
You didn't call a shark, baby. You out fishing.
I didn't knock out. I didn't let the bed. I went to bed. I'm all over the place. These oxtails are smelling too good, y'all. This shit look good, y'all. I gotta flip back right now. Yo, Brian. Look at this oxtail, y'all. Right off the food truck. Now the veggies, I ain't gonna lie, the veggies could be a little better, but we're just gonna give them some credit that they tried. Okay, awesome. That was good. Okay, I'm getting some rest. I'll be back at 9 p.m. You guys. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did she date Drake too? No, babe. That was me that dated Drake, and then she tried to tell her into her story, but she exposed herself earlier because on her live she was like, "Oh, Drake left you in Turks, babe. Drake never even took you to Turks. You never would ever be even close enough to Drake to get on a plane with Drake, babe. You got to post a picture of you in the club with Jay Prince. You acting like you were in the background with Drake's section. You were in the club with Jay Prince Jr." But that's another story. Good. She's not sending a request. You Capricorn. Yeah, my birthday's 1/11. It's Mariah Carey one too. They keep talking about Mariah Carey. What's going on with Mariah Carey? She's not trying to get here, y'all know what birthday's in. I said I'm about to wake up to a mess. Well, I got a booger. I gotta wait. Hold on. I'm waiting on it to me there. You said I'm about to wake up to a mess?
They said it was Bethany.
You said, oh, well, y'all about to, when I wake up, y'all about to see her mugshot. Oh.
Okay, they said
her private account. What's her private account? Y'all keep saying ag, where is all? She's not requesting. It's Agoro, it's Jay. Oh, sorry, I don't want to expose y'all who y'all. She got on sub only. Part of Lotto's story was like, well, the fact that she wasn't even there when this shit happened, and when she said Lotto beat her baby out of her. You said, I'll get on if y'all get on later. I needed that first. Girl, me too, Bethany. And you know what else they said, Beth? They was like, or Brina, they was like, yo, she always tried to make Bethany seem like she wasn't it. Bethany fine as hell. That's what they were saying in the comments earlier. They was like, what? And she called Mariah salty and other stuff. Oh, Mariah the scientist. She called Mariah the scientist salty. She just be trying to beef with any and everybody at this point. This is
anybody that'll listen. Anybody that'll listen. Okay, baby. You want to start? Yeah, anybody. And honestly, she would not. Tell her the abortion tea.
There was no abortion. Straight like that. There was no abortion. We already got to that, sis.
Ain't no tea to tell, y'all. There's no tea to tell with that one. I'm so sorry to tell y'all.
No abortion. No pregnancy.
It's so sick to even
have to do this.
Oh, it's so sick because it's like, y'all, like that, and that's so embarrassing because people still are going to believe what they want to believe. But genuinely, I promise you, listen, you have AI videos that can literally do anything. You have sonogram, like literally you can make up anything. I just feel bad for the victims. I'm going to be completely honest.
My girl Naughty said I gotta get some more. Yeah, no, I feel bad for all the people she's lied and extorted too. Like that shit is super sad and like, it's real. Like I said, it's damn near heartbreaking. Like I feel for Courtney because like I think sometimes she just gets in over her head. Like when she gets on TikTok, she starts making these videos. I don't think she intends like she doesn't have you anymore, Brina. She doesn't have you. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't have you to be like, hey, be careful. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you've always been that for her, like the voice of reasoning a little bit. And like without you, she's just losing it. Like she's genuinely like she don't have no guidance. She's just going and she's not thinking about like what the.
Oh, literally, and honestly, like her family, they don't help. Like whenever we would get into it, they don't never run and tell Courtney, well, you're wrong here, you're wrong there. You know, like those are things that her genuine friends were doing. Like everyone else is just laughing at what she's saying and going along with it. But like when she's really wrecking herself and like really going through it mentally, like she doesn't have really them to run to because they decide with whatever the fuck she's saying. And like I'm sure that's draining too because she really does need help. Like genuine help.
Bethany said, it's honestly sad. I hope one day she gets the help and peace she needs. Yeah, like I genuinely hope for that. But like I see that the way she's going, like no matter what, like even when I was like, okay, you know, she got her clothing business, maybe she'll focus more on that. Maybe she'll like stop putting people in hell. And then when she made that story time about me, I'm like, here we go. Like you can't just take the fact that you got high and drunk on live, you made a sloppy mess of yourself, you had to blame somebody else, throw somebody else under the bus, say you were roofied, and then tell a story time about a friend that took rugs and stole a watch that you like. It's just like it's literal insanity. It's sad. I can't even. It's so sad.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna feel bad for sticking up and like speaking against that because that's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right. That's not right. But she's gonna literally phrase it like that. Like, Rena, your friends, like, how are you now talking? Because I know this is gonna bug her that we're speaking.
Y'all keep talking about she never even said your real name. It doesn't matter. Imagine if somebody got on live and was telling fucking fake stories about you on the internet and thought it was okay. Y'all are talking about she never even said your real name. Ask yourself why she's on making up a fake story about me. Period.
Yeah.
Ask yourself that.
Yeah.
Ask yourself that. Ask yourself why she would get on her phone, look at her phone like this, sit there and tell a whole story time about some weird shit she did, a watch she stole, and pin it on her friend, tell a whole different story that didn't even occur, and then talk about rug addiction like you don't have one.
Okay.
And you're going to do that. You know there's a person out there that's on the opposing side of that story that knows the truth, and you still decided to get on the internet and do what you did? What? Mm-hmm. Like, you could have told a whole different story, made up some shit. I don't know. But you took a story where you were the fucking thief, the perk popping thief, and instead of just telling that story, you turned it to me?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, I don't care if she said my name or not. I know and she knows. And the fact that you would do that is like, bro, are you okay?
It's deeper than her telling the story too, though, Stephanie, because in the story you said that she told the guy that you took it. So now you don't even know if that's true or not.
That's what tipped me over the edge. I literally, my stomach was in my chest, my throat was in my stomach. I called the girl that was with us, Chanel, in the story. I said, yo, like, she was like, oh, she's a liar, you know, she talks like me, so we were talking over each other. I was like, no, I was like, the end of the story is what made me sick. She said she ran into him at Magic like a few days later, and that she told him that I took it, and she said she showed him a picture of the watch in my bag. I said, I was asleep. It was 8 a.m. We were all knocked out. She tried to tell her like, oh yeah, she took 2 pills. It was 8 a.m. We had been up since, we got like 4 hours of sleep. We were all partying until like 3 a.m. We all knocked out, went to bed, and then woke back up and then, you know, got in the car and immediately left. So I'm like, what? I was like, do you? Because the way she tells the story, she said that like they both saw the watch. Keep in mind, the watch wasn't in my bag, and I know that didn't happen because they didn't even bring the watch up till the end of the night. But I'm like, do you know she like, what if she took a video, like put the watch in my purse and like took a video of that? And she was like, she's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, sis, I was knocked out. She's like, I thought we all were. And I was like, what? So I'm like, you called this man and told him. You called him. You walked up on him, and instead of just taking accountability, or because she blamed it on the other girls when it happened, she was like, "Oh, there was 5 other girls there. Anybody could have took it." Blah, blah, blah. She never even. She said I texted her and was like, "I ain't take shit." I was never even a question if I took it because she was like, "Oh," she said she told the guy, "Oh, did she tell you that she walked in the room to wake me up and went to the bathroom to use the restroom?" Babe, there's video footage that I've never walked in that man's room not one time.
Yeah.
There's video footage I've never walked in that man's room one time. Mm-hmm. So that was a lie, and it's like you. But what if she really did go tell these people that? She could have blamed it on anybody else. Or she could have just taken the L and act like she didn't see the nigga because you robbed him. You robbed a man that you know be in the Atlanta streets. Why would you do that? And it's like, you could, instead of just taking the L by yourself, you always drag somebody down with you. When the DeVito thing happened, she dragged her friend down with her. It's always dragging somebody down with her. Like, it's just sick. You said, where's the video? I've already made it very clear that she says that it's a video. She's already threatened to tell this man's wife. She did a whole bunch when they were like, hey, we have the video footage. We know you took it. Just bring the watch back. She then said, oh, well, I'm going to sue you for recording me. Because she also tells a story that she laid in the bed with him, but no, for some money. And then she says, so then she was like, oh, I'm gonna sue them for, that means he recorded me. That's illegal. I said, well, actually in North Carolina, you're allowed to have cameras in non-intimate areas.
Yeah. How you know that's Stephanie?
That's dang near in every state.
You know the laws and stuff?
Girl, yes, I know that one. But yeah, you're allowed. I mean, some states are different. California is one of those. It's not. But
they say that Gorgeous Doll was in law school, and I think if she would have known the laws.
She said they're jealous of Gorgeous. She wanted to expose her for clout. Baby, Brina, this girl in the comp here, has been friends with her for 11 years and has more tea on her than anybody. She's not saying she's gonna do that, but she has more tea on her than you even think in your life. If I wanted to expose her, I would expose her mugshot when she robbed her leasing office and her neighbor's packages and went to jail. If I wanted to expose her, I would expose her all the other lies she's told. I didn't start exposing her until she got on this internet and lied about me. Baby, nothing is jealous of Gorgeous Doll. In the story time, she says Stephanie was the it girl. Gorgeous Doll was always jealous of me, babe. Gorgeous Doll always wanted to be me. She looked up to me. She followed me. She wrote me, tried to be my friend, and tried to take all my mannerisms and lied about my law degree with it, baby. Nobody has to be jealous of her. That girl lied about being in school because I'm the one in law school. What are you talking about? But as I said, she said once she found out that you're allowed to have cameras in non-intimate areas and it's not illegal, she hangs up the phone. Then she says, "Oh, well, I know how to handle this. What if does he want his wife to find out?" Da, 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 da. Like, and now she's saying that she wanted his wife to find out. Yeah, I mean, Courtney's a gorgeous girl. We already talked about that. But like, what happened to that baby?
Now, literally, how are they mad that you're defending yourself? That's crazy.
And I'm jealous. Like, what? Jealous of what? What do I need to be jealous of Courtney for? Everything
I'm jealous because I'm defending myself when she literally told a story that was a lie, and that could have been okay. But then she said that she went to a guy
and told him I did it,
and told him that I did it. I'm defending myself, baby.
Like, when that happened, I was like, what if she really did? But I talked to him since then, so I don't think that's. But I'm like, what if this really did tell him I stole the watch? Like, what if she did? Like, how up would you be to do something like that?
Somebody said something about Spain. No, it was 2 different watches, babe.
Oh,
so
yeah.
peaches. So it was 2 different watches.
It was 2 different watches.
It was some niggas that was in Spain, and then it was some stuff that was in
North Carolina. 2 different times, baby. She's just a stealer. That's not counting the necklace she stole when I was with her at Cumberland Mall. That's not counting the leasing office where she stole the Bath and Body Works package. That's not the story I'm telling you. Was in North Carolina with my NBA homeboys. The other story is where she went out of town with her homegirl to Spain with the soccer player, and she robbed him and stole 6 of his watches, and only one of them was real. That's another one. But here we are. Did she say your name? No, she never said my name.
And it's not about her saying her name. The fact of the matter is, if she told that guy that messes
That's
up
how she's building her jewelry collection. Yeah, keep in mind she doesn't have the presidential Rolex because it's fake. Everything else in her everything else is fake. The only things that are real is the 2 APs. Her bags are fake, shoes is fake. A girl walking around with $20,000 and $30,000 bags, but we ain't never seen her in no designer piece, not a Poochie outfit, not a her hair in Preston, not a Rediments, not a D Squared, not a Jean Paul Gaultier, not an Alexander. We've never seen you in anything designer, but you walking around with $30,000 bags in moissanite, like in pointers on your neck. Be for real. Everybody knows her bags are fake. You say you hate and you seen her in Poochie, a bathing suit, a $300 bathing suit. A $300 bathing suit? She was in Poochie what? A $300 bathing suit?
They want me to confirm
Where have you ever seen her in Poochie? Girl, you talking about that off-brand Poochie 2-piece she wore, babe? Baby, let me give you a quick little. Let me just give you something real quick, baby. This is just some quick little Poochie leggings. Y'all don't see me, never see me on my Instagram or my pages. Just chilling right here. The other little Poochie. Where's my little Poochie romper I wore? I just took a picture in it. So another little Poochie romper right here, just chilling. Okay, this is just in the laundry. I would hate to have to really
to be honest,
I would hate to have to take it to the Alexander Wangs with the tag still on them. Very much. I would really have to take it to the Fendi's. I would really have to take the Tom Fords, the Fendi 2-piece jacket set with the leggings. I would really have to make another two other pair of Tom Ford. This is just a matter of fact, another Tom Ford. I would really hate to have to take it there. But babe, a bitch walking around with $20,000-$30,000 bags, don't have no designer shoes and no designer clothes. I know y'all want to defend this girl, but I know you're delusional a little bit. But her shit's fake. I don't know how to keep telling you this. It's fake. Just like the necklaces on her neck. Okay. I would hate to have to do the closet tour. And those are just shoes and David Yurman shopping. Exactly. And we saw it. Remember that. The only time we've ever seen her in a store was the Poochie bathing suit, the $400 bathing suit. I got like 3 of those sitting there that I don't even wear. We also saw the David Yurman. And that's it. You telling me a girl that has, and she gave herself away with that. Because you got 3-4 Birkins. You got 4 or 5 Kellys. You got Chanel's. But we've never seen you unbox anything. But all of a sudden, the one time you go shopping, we see you in the mall buying it. Is this over, man? No, baby, it's not. The clothes don't make you. Nobody said the clothes made you. I'm just trying to tell y'all it's not adding up. And if y'all think it's adding up, y'all are delusional.
I'm crying.
Okay. Just like she's tuned into me too, baby. I promise you. I assure you. I assure you. She was shopping with her actor doll money, which like I'm just saying, like you getting $20,000-$30,000 bags. I know when I got mine, I did my unboxing. I sure did. We seen her in Poochie, baby, a $300 bathing suit for a girl that has 40. Do you know Future's real bitches what they're wearing? Brina, tell me what Future's real bitches is wearing. Let's talk about what Future's real bitches is wearing.
No, because let me just say this though, because she's gonna get on here and be able to defend herself on that too. She is. A lot of Courtney stuff, because we're gonna tell the truth. A lot of Courtney stuff is real.
Like what?
A lot of it is real.
And the one Louis Vuitton duffel. The one Louis Vuitton duffel. The one sauce waffle. What else?
No.
What else? What else?
Okay. A lot of it.
Louboutins. The Birkins, the Kellys, the Van Cleefs. The Moissanite. None of those.
And I already said I'm going to go back live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. But Courtney, you might want to be careful about reposting fights, babes, because princess. Should we talk about the one where you got beat up at Allure, when you got beat up at Magic, or when you got beat up at Christian's birthday party? Oh yeah, because Molly beat the brakes off your eye. Chewy. Poor thing. I'll see you at 9 p.m. I'm going to take me a nap.
That was quite a bit of tea, y'all. That was quite a bit of tea. Now, listen, all of this is alleged. I cannot say what is true, what is false. That is up for y'all to make your own opinions. Now, here's what I do want to say again. This live was quite unique in the sense that Gorgeous Doll's old best friend Brina came in and put her 2 cents in the mix. Again, we don't know it's true, but it was quite entertaining. Now, this live is still one of many, y'all. We're still just getting started. Like, these girls are on a roll. They are not letting each other's foot off their neck. I gotta tell you, it's quite entertaining. There's really no other way to say it. I mean, I know drama and mess is messy, but listen, there's always a message in the mess. So what did we learn from this live? Well, I keep telling y'all, I learned that it's very important to be careful who you become friends with, because honey, these people are clearly not friends, and I question if they ever were. That's just my opinion. Now, here's my next thing. If you're going to do some dirt, do it by yourself, okay? Because listen, if people know your dirt, people going to tell it. And it's just so intriguing to me that the best friend and the old friend are coming together in cahoots to join up on one young lady. So I do not support baddie violence in any type of way. Again, I think love is what makes the world goes round. There's a message in the mess, and I think we've seen it here today. So subscribe for more and like. Bye-bye.